like it. I like it.
What is up, everyone? What up, Rock?
What up?
Dustin, Sammy?
What up? What up?
How you guys doing?
I'm great, man.
Right? It's a new year, man. You know what, Rock? I'm not even going to say it's a new year, new me, because that's bullshit. It's the same old me. You know what I mean?
I got him.
I'm just grinding
Yes.
harder.
Good job, Sammy.
Sammy.
Sammy found the snake. The snake has been found.
I know I put him in a different bin, so this is an orange green calico clown.
Nice. So for those of you that are wondering why we were 15 minutes late, me, Dustin, and Rock, we were helping Sammy find a snake that he lost.
Yeah,
so we're all back there going through it.
That's what happens when you start cleaning bins, right? You take the snake out, you put it in an empty bin, then you're trying to rush. I got too many fucking snakes, and I'm getting old, so I lose my mind sometimes. You know, that age, you said, damn. Like when you put your phone down, you walk around.
I'll never lose my mind. I never had it to begin with. It's okay, Sammy.
There you go. Hold on for one second. You.
I'm no longer. That's why I changed. That's why I changed my name to Not a Coach. Like a lot of people ask, they're like, "What does that mean?" I like, man, you know, for so long. This is something I started actually last year, but for so long, you know, I went into these constraints of, oh, well, a man doesn't do this, or he doesn't wear this, or he doesn't do, or you don't do this, or you don't. I'm black, so you can't do. I just got to a point where I just do whatever I do, whatever makes me happy.
Exactly.
I feel like a lot of us, like a lot of people, we live in a cult-like mentality where we do everything. It's supposed to be this way, that way. You're supposed to graduate from high school. You're supposed to go get a job. Well, graduate from high school, go to college, get a job, be a productive member, get retired, do this. Like, bro, everybody's journey not supposed to go like that.
Yep.
So I'm just living life now. So that's what Not a Coach means.
We're here for a good time, not a long time. You know what I mean? Gotta live that life.
Yeah, exactly. That's true, though. I mean, like you said, Rock, it kind of seems like life's that way where just you feel that that's the way society is, that you have to live a certain way. And it's like, no, you just do your own thing and have fun, man. Make the best of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like even with my job. Like, that's why I love my job. Like the job I got now. Like, I mean, okay, yes, for the last couple of weeks, I've been on the same job. But like, I got a job where I don't go to the same place every day. Like today, I might be doing a job in Virginia Beach. Then tomorrow, I might be in North Carolina. Then I might be in Williamsburg. Then I might be in Richmond. Then I might be here. Then I'm with different crews. I don't want to do something where it's like, I mean, I know it's pretty much we do the same setups because, I mean, lane closure, road closure, traffic control. But like just seeing a different environment, like I've worked at a factory where you go into the same factory, go to the same desk, clock in at the same time, clock out at the same time. It's almost like a fucking robot lifestyle.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we were prepared for in schools and everything else. We weren't getting prepared to be independent thinkers and freaking, you know, to work for ourselves or to do any of this shit for ourselves. We were taught how to be, you know, fucking line workers and follow the commands of a person that's ahead of you, your teacher. You know, go to the bathroom when you raise your hand and bullshit like that, instead of just going and taking your piss. You know, that's what we were trained to be like, and we don't really see the problem in it until it becomes something that it gets tiring. You get frustrated with it, and you start realizing this was a trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you said, like why do I have to raise my hand and go take a shit? I have to shit. Why can't I just go shit?
Right.
So now if I gotta go to the bathroom and 2 people go, now I gotta wait for 2 people to come back. So now I gotta like.
Yep. Oh, I forgot about that. That shit was crappy, huh? Somebody already went. And it's like, no, so and so already went. You got to wait. Like,
Yeah.
nah, man, I'm about to
How do
drop
I
this
know
right
that
here on the
fucker's
floor.
not goofing off or just ran down to the damn Circle K, to go get a fucking monster? Because you know how often that happened? A lot. You know how I know? I was one of those motherfuckers. So I
Yeah,
knew what
like
happened.
I used to get, man. I didn't got suspended. Like when I was in school, I got suspended a few times. He was
Remember
like,
the
"You got to wait for this person to come back." I'll wait for like 2 minutes. I'm like, "Man, fuck this," and I'll just walk out. No, fucking,
You ain't gonna make me
about
piss
to,
and shit my pants. Absolutely not.
yeah. Ain't nobody. You ain't gonna help me clean this shit up. You or him ain't gonna help me clean this. So I'm out.
What's gonna happen is I'm gonna get in trouble because I'm gonna have to go home because I just wet the fucking shit out of myself because you wouldn't let me go do what I needed to do. It's
Yep.
unhealthy for us to hold it in anyways. Unless like if we absolutely have to until we can get from A to fucking B, that's one thing. But to hold it in hopes that somebody's gonna come back in time before you can't hold it? Nah, I'm good. I'll take the fucking write up. I'll take the suspension. I'll take whatever. You're gonna get
Yeah.
cursed out on the way out because I already know that's gonna happen either way.
Right? Better than me
Yeah.
crapping
That's
on
why
myself.
I'm hoping my sons take my advice. I'm gonna spill it every single fucking year of their life. I'm gonna do it multiple times a year. Do not go to college. Go to a trade school. Go get yourself a fucking a license to go do like welding or mechanic work. Go do something that you're gonna get not only the schooling to do so, but you're also going to get the experience that they're going to want from you anyway. And you're not going to get the experience as much in a normal classroom or college situation, at least not typically, versus going to that trade school. And that is exactly what they're there to do, is get you prepared to go to that job and say, yeah, I've done this for the last, so and so amount of hours, and I have gotten certified to do these things. Here's my fucking information.
Yeah, that's what like, and that's what be crazy. Like, like you said, like, I mean, if you want to go to college, I tell anybody, if that's what you want to do, go do what you do. But like the shit that be crazy, like you go to college, you spend all this money, then you put in an application and stuff, and they be like, oh, you need to have like 5 years of experience.
How do I get 5 years experience when I just started? Everybody starts somewhere, right? It's not like I was born with this. I mean, come on now. Yeah,
Like what I
it's like
hate, like I've seen a lot, like even with family members, ex relationships. You know what I mean? People I've seen that got college degrees and are not doing nothing in their field.
yep. I got that. So you just put two things into my head. There was one thing that I remembered what you were saying about. So this guy knew he went to college, right? He was going to become like a nurse or something like that. He's going to be in the hospital. I think it was a nurse. He gets his degree and all that. And he's like 50 years old now. So he goes, he started when he was later. So he goes to do his, put all these applications out and nobody would hire him. They all wanted like younger people. And it's like, well, that's messed up because, okay, I get that you want the youngsters because of the ambition, they got that spunk, right? That drive, they're ready to go. But at the same time, those youngsters don't have what those older people have. And that's maturity, right? And so I would much more prefer to have that guy that's 50 years old that I know is going to show up, has a great attitude, going to do things correct, to some youngster that may not give a shit. And it just, I had it
Yeah,
in my
because
head.
I mean, because if you think about it nowadays, man, this generation, well, a lot of motherfuckers, bro, they stay in the house with their moms until their late or their mid 30s. Now it seems like when we was coming up, man, like I was out at 18. My sister was out at 19. My cousin was out at 17. I'm pretty sure y'all was either out in your late teens or your early 20s. Like we didn't have this. We didn't have the comfort of like, oh yeah, mom, I'm gonna stay at home until I figure out what I want to do. My mom had a
Right.
rule. She said it's one or two. You're gonna do one or two things. Either you going to school or your ass getting a job or you getting the fuck out of here. That was the three options. You got to do one. You got to do something. So I chose the military. I said, you know what? I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna get a job. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. I'm gonna do a 2-in-1.
That's right,
You
man.
buy one, get one free.
My mom, when I turned 16, my mom decided to go ahead and drop me off with my dad. She moved out to California to go live with her sister and live her life or whatever. No harm done. Other than my father being an abusive prick. Then at 18, he kicked me out. I was homeless for about 3 years, and by the grace of a good old high school buddy and his father, they gave me a place to stay, and I got out of being homeless. Got off of drugs, got off of being stupid and making poor life decisions that weren't going to get me anywhere. And I owe it to him because his dad, mainly Jose, because honestly, if they didn't do what they did for me, I'd probably be dead or in prison or both, in and out of prison and dead.
Yeah.
So I'm very thankful for the choices that came to me as far as when that happened. And my father and I, thankfully, have a much better relationship now, because he's no longer having to be my father. He's just getting to be grandpa. And he's a much better grandfather than he was ever a father towards me. So I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how that works. We always get the shit end of the stick, but the grandkids, they get all the love and everything. Like, nah, man, whoop that ass like you did mine. You know what I mean? Like,
I know. I remember one time my daughter was getting like in trouble. Her mama was about to whoop her. My mom was about, don't you hit my grandbaby. If that ain't the pot calling its head black. But I mean, it was different coming up when we was younger. Like I was watching this thing on Instagram. This woman said, she said, our parents had to get a reminder that they had fucking kids. Remember, every night at 10 o'clock, a voice would come over the thing talking about, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are?
Yep.
I said, yeah, that was a real thing.
That's crazy
that
too.
Mandela effect, was it really a thing?
Yeah, every night, man, on the news, the 10 o'clock news, it would pop on and it'd be like, do you know where your kids are? I thought that was just maybe a California thing. I didn't realize that it was actually the whole U.S.
Especially at 10 o'clock, it used to come on. You know where your kids are? You know what time it is?
Hey, and it'd be so funny. Some nights my mama would call upstairs. She'd be like, Rodney. I'm like, yeah. She'd be like, oh, I was just making sure you was in the house.
So I grew up in the project. So we grew up kind of poor. So I was working at like 14 years old, started working, Yep. And I didn't have a father. My father left to Puerto Rico. We moved to Connecticut. So I didn't have a father, so one of my, like, I say, go to college for what? Then you get out of college, you spend all that money, and then you can't get a fucking job. So I was playing softball, and the lady goes, we want you to play for our team. What you need? I said, I need a job. I want to know what they're doing over there. And they were doing construction. The next day, she said, all right, you got a job. So I started doing construction at, I think it was like right out of high school at 17 years old,
Nice.
Then I had a guy that he took over and he treated me like his son. That dude did. I mean, he took me, my wife, and my brother to Michael Jackson concert. He wanted us to babysit his son because he had the front row. We had like the 10th row on the floor. He said, you watch my kids. I got you guys. Like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Oh yeah.
So, but I nobody can say, well, I gave you this. I worked for everything I got here today, and whatever I got, I worked very hard to. And then, like you said, these young kids, they don't want to do shit. They don't want to do nothing. I got a nephew. I go, what are you doing? You got to do something, get some kind of hobby or something like that. He goes, I'm doing beats. I said, all right. So now he gets out of school. He don't have no kind of, like he can't do nothing. He can't even fucking pick up a hammer.
He's afraid of a power drill type thing.
No, so I gave him
at 14, I had my own lawn care business. I had a little fucking trailer that was attached to my bike that I rode all over my fucking neighborhood. Bro, I had at least 4 or 5 people every single week stacked up because it would be every 2 weeks for people. I would go over, mow their yard, do edging, do some weeding, whatever the fuck they needed to be done. And I mean, I did that not just for myself, so I had some extra money, but same kind of situation there with you, Sammy, bro. I was in a situation where my family, we were fucking poor too, man. We didn't have anything. And I mean, I had a bicycle for the first time in Christmas when I was 13, and that was like the best fucking present I ever received as a kid. You know what I mean? But I did that so I could give my mom some money. I gave her $3,000 that I made in one summer and said, "Here, mom, this is towards, bills that are piling up. I can see that you're stressed." I was 14 and I was helping my mom pay bills.
Yeah, I was the first grandkid. So my grandmother, like I said, we lived in the project. Nobody had a car. So I was the first one to have a car. And it was a big Catalina, 4 doors, jet red with brown interior. Everybody made fun of me, but when they needed a ride, me, I could fit like 8 people in the car. It was 4-door, put 4 people in the back, 3 in the front. We're ready to rock and roll.
Got 3 or 4 in the trunk.
We do that with the
wagon. We don't talk about those ones, Vance. We don't talk about those ones.
Yeah, no. We used to go to the.
Oh no, it was willingly. They wanted to get in there.
Yeah, the Pine Twin driver, we were the same way. You pay how many people you got in your car. We used to stick a whole bunch of the motherfuckers in the back seat. I mean, in the trunk, because you can fit 4 people comfortable. Take the tire out, just lay there. We're just gonna go through, and we get halfway. Everybody gets out.
Yeah.
Our homie that had a nice wide bed truck, and he put seats in the back of it and bolted them down in the back of his pickup truck, and they had seatbelts. You sat that. We had 3 people in the back.
What's up, Will?
2 people in front, and then we had what, 3 and 3, so 6 people in the bed of the truck, all strapped in.
That's like
my first car ever was a 1993 Plymouth Sundance.
Oh yeah.
When I was 17 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody was like Sam said, people used to talk shit, but as soon as, hey bro, can you take me to the mall?
Yeah.
Oh, you want to get in here now? All of a sudden,
yeah, it's funny. The same thing. It's like when I first had my daughter. That was back in. She was born in '88. Mark dropped in '89. I couldn't find nothing, so I was working 2 jobs. I was mopping floors during the daytime, and at nighttime I ran a bar. I did them 2 jobs for like 12 years. So I used to come home, take a nap, and go to the bar.
Nice. What's up, Michael? What's up, Travis? How you doing, buddy?
Like life was so much fun before the internet. Like they'll never understand.
You see the kids walking around with their tablets everywhere, little kids.
Like like the woman said in that same video, she said, our lives, like if you came up in the 60s, the 70s, or the 80s, she said our lives as a kid was like a never-ending episode of Survivor. Like
in every corner you had a payphone. You run to it, put a dime in it, mark everybody's number, call them up. Then the beepers came out, and that was run to the payphone. You get a signal to call people up. Then the cell phones came out. That just ruined everything.
Like the kids that never know about drinking water from the water hose.
Nah.
Yeah.
We used to live in New York when I was growing up.
Bottled water nowadays.
We used to open the fire hose and take a can, and then you rub it against the ground, and then the bottom will come out, and then you can spray everybody. With So the kids now, they don't. It's tablets. It's all tablets. They don't go outside and play any ball, baseball. We used to take a broomstick and play ball.
I mean, hell,
that's what we used to play. You would get bro. Fuck yeah.
I was about to say to play basketball in the hood, like you would get a milk carton, put out the bottom of it, and put it on the tree, and there go your rim.
Yeah. The new kids don't think about shit like that. They don't have a net and a nice back, the rim and all that. Like, how you supposed to play with this?
When's the last time you heard a teenager go, "I want to go camping"?
Yeah, when the last time you heard a teenager say, "I want to go outside"?
Right.
Just go outside. Just
When's the last time you seen a teenager away from their
tablet? Oh yeah, I call it Nintendo.
I was about to say, listen, when I was a kid, this is how the rules went. On the weekends, during the school, during the weekends, we'd wake up. We had to clean up first thing in the morning.
Right.
Then you got to be out the house by 9:30, 10 o'clock. You out the house and you can't come back in until your mama tell you that you come in. And that's during lunch break. You know, you get a lunch break, you run in, eat real quick, then you back out until the street lights come on.
Yep. And if you're past the street lights, you better fucking hide. You better hide real good. Even if you did hide, you're gonna get your ass fucked either way. But at least you give them time to calm down.
I don't
So
even
what
know
are
if
you
kids know how to
saying?
play hide go seek anymore.
No, they don't know how to play nothing.
No,
So
they'll get scared and pee their pants, man, if you play that game with them.
growing up, you know, if you had a picnic, we lived in the project. So if you had a picnic,
In the neighborhood.
came to the picnic. It's not just your family. The whole everybody in the hood just came, fucking hamburgers, hot dogs, and we used to play all there. Or
Man, we used to have neighborhood barbecues and shit.
yeah, yeah.
Ken, what's up, brother?
You know, we had,
Serious. Like, when did that
you know what that was
happen
called
again?
in Detroit? Well, in
Can't
Detroit,
remember
we called those block parties.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
whole block
Yeah.
came out. Everybody barbecuing, all the kids running around.
Hey, that was the shit, man. Block parties.
Like we
Fuck
had
yeah.
annual block parties. Like we got so sophisticated with it. We had the annual ones where the police would come out and put barricades on the road, and they would close down the whole road for the whole, from whatever town to whatever town, and y'all just be out there all day long.
That's how you
Hey,
get to
I'm
know
wondering,
new
can you
neighbors
even
that
do
came
that
into
shit
the
anymore?
neighborhood. The block party.
I'm wondering if you could even do that shit anymore, man. Like, can you even get a fucking permit to do that? You know what I mean? Because, like you were saying back in my day, like our mailman, we had this Mexican post mail man, and he was with us for years. And so when Joe retired, we threw like a big ass block party. I was a little kid. This was like early '90s. And so we went and got a permit, and we blocked off the whole fucking road so nobody could even come through. And we had that whole big street, man, just all blocked off with a party going for them. Like, it was pretty
Kids
cool.
racing, kids playing
Yeah.
basketball, baseball, football.
They do something like that here now. So we call it Library Park. It's a park, and then they close the roads off, and then they'll have food stands. You know, like all different kind of food, Jamaican, soul food, Puerto Rican, Mexican, everything, Italian, and then you just go around tasting everybody's food. You know, they got
like, bro, like during the block parties, like you might have a fight or two here or there, but it was never no gunshots. It was never like it was just a fun ass day. Like,
what's up,
And
Benji?
at the end, those two that fought, or however many got into it, they would
might
be
be
sitting
drunk.
around, drinking a
Drunk.
fucking beer, smoking
Play-
something, and hanging out.
playing spades, chilling.
Yeah, just like a family reunion. The cousins are gonna butt heads, and at the end, we family.
That's how it really was. Like, man, like everybody used to watch out. The young people used to watch out for all the old people. Like we'd see them with groceries. We'd run across the street. Like, hey, I got the groceries. Y'all just go in the house. We'd bring them in. Like, that's how it was. It was a real neighborhood.
Yeah, not no more.
You know how often I get these looks of love from the older folks, the people that are, a little bit older than me. When I go and say, "What's up, Unc? How you doing, OG?" Shit like that. Who says that shit no more? And they look at me like, "Oh, this kid knows. He knows." And I don't hear anybody doing that anymore. It's
what's up,
The
Tommy?
kids nowadays
or
is-
watch out, pops.
I'm
Like,
about to say the kids so disrespectful nowadays. Like, bro,
yeah.
like back in the day, like, okay, when we was kids, we all used to cuss. So we ain't gonna act like we did. But
Right.
when you saw an older person walking by in the neighborhood, you get real quiet. Y'all gonna be simple, man. Fuck that shit. Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yep. Out of respect. And you moved over too. So they had the whole area to walk by. You didn't swarm and crowd the whole entire fucking easement so that they had to go into the grass.
Like, that's what I got these little kids, like they'll be 18, 20 years old. I'll be at the store, and when I'm walking by and there's a bunch of space and they come straight at me and like they're going to bump into me, I'll just take my chest and hit them hard with it. Like, get out of my way, punk. Like, have some respect. You know what I mean? If you're not going to respect me, I'm going to check you, dude. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, like I remember where was I at? I was at the mall not too long ago, about 2-3 months ago. So I'm at the mall and it's this older lady. She's sitting in the food court. She over there eating, and these young kids, they just cussing up that. So I walked over there and said, "Hey man, like have a little respect. Like I don't give a." He like this one dude said, "You ain't my daddy." I said, "Yeah, because if I was your daddy, I'd beat your ass."
Right.
I said, "I could beat your ass still right now. I could do it. If that's what you want to do, I will literally beat your ass." Like Then you could go get your daddy and I'll beat his ass for not beating your ass.
Yep.
Then they look
Straight
at
up.
you. They look at
Hey.
you like crazy. No, I really.
I had that happen like 3 months ago, Rock. I went to a store and there was these kids being little dipshits, man, talking a lot of smack to people and everything, messing with them when they came out of the store. And so when I came out, they started messing with me. Well, what they didn't realize is I'm not the type of person to play. Like, I'll chase you down. And so they started running, right? And I followed them through the parking lot in the car. Well, they ran in the store. So I went into that store too, and I went searching, man. And they were hiding. And so I went all around the store. This big ass store, came back through the hardware store, and then I seen them and I caught up with them, dude. I caught this little son of a gun. I'll tell you that much. I didn't realize how fast I was. And I sped up, dude, and I snatched him by his chest, by his shirt. And I picked him up and I said, "You want to keep messing with people?" And his buddies that he was with, he's like, "Call the police, call the police." I was like, "Call the police, motherfucker. I'll do it right now, bitch. You think I'm afraid?" And then
now
he's
you
like,
want to call the police.
"Yeah, now all of a sudden you want to call the police, tough guy." And then he's like, "I'm going to call my dad." And that's exactly what I told him. I said, "Call your dad, motherfucker. I'll be right here fucking waiting for him. After I get done with you, I'm going to take care of your dad too. So go ahead. We'll see how well that goes for you."
I remember one time me and my cousin, we was out somewhere. I ain't gonna say who my cousin name is because but like we was out somewhere and these young boys was like it was kind of like a situation like you said, like they just fucking with people, right?
Yep.
So matter of fact, we was at a liquor store. This when I was in Detroit. I went to visit Detroit. So we going in the liquor store. They out there just starting shit with people. They don't understand. My cousin like that motherfucker's crazy. Like I know I lost I'm a little crazy too, but I don't even fuck with him. So we walked out, they said something. They're like, "Man, yeah, take your bitch ass out." My cousin said, "Who you talking to?" The boy said, "Nigga, I ain't talking to nobody else." Man, my cousin pulled out his goddamn gun and put it to his head. He said, fucking, I was like, "Hey, hey, listen. I don't know how this went this left. But like I don't think they understand that. Like my mom used to tell me all the time, no matter how crazy you are, there's somebody out there that's crazier than you.
Yep.
Oh yeah. And people
So you keep
underestimate me all the time, brother. I'm not a big dude. I'm 6 foot, but I'm like 165, 175 pounds, on a good day. But I fought MMA. I did, Taekwondo for many years. I did competitions. I know how to defend myself, and that's not a boast. I'm sure there's so many people out there that could still kick my ass. But I've had to, unfortunately, prove to people that I don't just talk.
But it's
There's
crazy because
people
like
out there that do talk and they don't have a lot to back up. But then there's those people that, I just want to see you throw a fucking punch. I'm the kind of guy
like you
that
said,
I'm
they
like,
don't
I want you to hit me.
they
That
don't even
only
know
makes
your
me want to hurt you.
yeah, they don't even
Like,
know your they don't even know your background. That's what's crazy. You talk to people and you don't even know their background. Like with me, I'm short as hell. Like I'm 5'5", 210 pounds. Like, bro, I'm like, bro, I will literally knock you. Like, this punch got weight. Like, don't let this little height. Like, bro, I will knock you the fuck out. Like,
Well, see, you're like my brother, Rock. My brother, like, I'm close to 6 foot. My brother's like 5'6", like 200 pounds. But dude, this guy's motherfucking yoked. Like, I've seen the stuff that we've done, and like he doesn't play. You know what I mean? He's a chill guy, cool and everything, but like that's not somebody you want to mess with because. Dude, he might be short, but that little stocky son of a bitch is gonna rip you apart.
and I know I don't look
wouldn't do it.
like right now. I'm not in the best shape because I stopped going to the gym. Like, but I'm still not like fat and sloppy. Like, I'm still, like you said, stop. Like, So like,
You're
bro, I
solid
literally
still.
like bro said, like I used to box in high school and shit. Like, bro, I will fucking break your jaw like Jake Paul's jaw got broke. I will
Right?
yeah,
literally
two
split your
places.
shit.
Mm.
Yo, when he got hit, boy, when that hit came, I said, God damn.
Well,
Did you guys watch that
see
fight
the
live?
video about that? What they were talking about, that whole situation. So if you look back at a lot of the Jake Paul fights, he'll sit there and to tell the opponent, "Hey, calm it down. You're doing too much. You don't want to knock me out." He'll do the whole thing with his tongue, and he did that, and he didn't give a fuck. He did it to Mike when he was fighting him, and you saw Mike do a little nod, and he started easing up.
Yeah, because
when he did it to this last fight, he tried that. He was like, "No, I'm coming at you, fool." He didn't give a shit. He knocked him clean the fuck out, and I cheered. Oh, I cheered.
Go ahead, Rob.
No, but just the funniest thing, Jake Paul face when he fell, he said,
"Yeah, I seen that. Like that hurt."
Hell yeah. Let me tell you,
I think he realized what a real hit was.
Yeah, Mike. He made Mike sign a contract that he couldn't knock him out, and then
he needed the money.
Yeah, he said he couldn't hit him hard, so that's why you ever see Mike when he was biting into his glove because he wanted to rip his head, but he kept the hold it back. Right?
Yep, he kept biting his thumb. It's a boxer tool.
Yeah, and then he got $10 million for not knocking him out. So he had to do what he had to do. Take the fucking money.
But like, listen, this what I don't understand. Like, okay, Jake, we understand you do all these things, but like, bro, it gets to a certain point where you just don't fuck with certain people. Like, it's certain people. Like, even though I know how to fight, like, bro, I'm not fighting Anthony Joshua. This motherfucker 6'6", 245 pounds, a pure muscle.
Yeah, he's built.
Bro,
like
I'm not fighting this big one. Like, do you see this motherfucker? Like, he looks like one of them Greek goddesses, like a Greek god or some shit. Just no. You're not about to fucking hit me.
Listen. I know that I would lose the fight towards him. I might be able to, take him down for my wrestling, my, jujitsu and stuff like that. But in the long run, if he hits me, I'm fucking done. I can't take a hit from that motherfucker. Hell no. He hits me once, I'm out.
So he's like that. I'm hitting the floor before he even hits me.
Right?
Hey, bro.
Like a boss.
Man, this is what I said he hit you so hard on this side of your jaw that the energy transferred to the other side of your jaw and snapped that. Like, fuck no.
That's what I was going to say.
Him hit me?
That's not even usually when you get a broken jaw, it's broken in one spot.
No, I broke mine in 4 spots.
I mean, but you had like a softball or something, though, right?
Yeah,
Sammy?
I hit by a line drive, so my jaw broke this way. The bone came right out of my mouth, and then it snapped over here in 3 places, and my wisdom teeth all popped out.
But I would just think from like the average punch from a person to the jaw would maybe break like one spot.
Right.
You should be
like if you look at like when he showed the X-ray, bro, it literally looked like, let's say the break started right here where he hit you at, and then it traveled and it was like almost at the same spot. Like the energy was that strong that it went to the up. Like, no. I ain't never fighting that motherfucker. Like you said, like they could tell if they told me that, Rodney, you gonna get $10 million fight Anthony Joshua. As soon as he throw the first swing, whether he contact or not, I'm falling out. Y'all just said I had to fight him. Y'all didn't say how long it had to be.
Right.
So.
Right.
I mean,
my 10 mil.
It was just stupid for him to even fight Mike Tyson, but okay, it was rigged. Like, Mike Tyson at 58 years old would still rip him apart.
And here's another aspect. You have to rig it against an older opponent that you're sitting there talking so much shit about him being an older opponent. Not only the older opponent, but an older opponent with health issues, with real health issues, and you still had to rig that shit. You're such a bitch, dude. I'm sorry, but that's a...
See, that's
and then you go in and fight a 36-year-old
That's what I'm saying.
Athlete, and you think that you gonna win?
Like, that's what I don't get. Like, the dude, okay, you're fighting an old man that could still whoop you, but you had to rig it. But like you said, you're going to a guy that is now in his 30s, like your age, and in hella shape and been an Olympic boxer. Like, this guy has done this for years and know what he's doing. The guy is big, solid, and he's got, 40 pounds on you or so? Like,
he got 5 inches on you and 40 pounds.
Yeah,
it's all about the money because
you should have at least taken and gained 34 more pounds if you were going to try to get in there.
Plus,
with that guy.
He promoted the fight, so all that money in the stadium, that was all his. He's a promoter, so I'll give you the fucking 20,000 because I'm gonna make triple that.
Yeah,
I bet you if that motherfucker fight again, he gonna have all type of safeguards in place.
Let's see. He probably won't lose another fight. He won't, at least not, without a contract.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be Rick if he comes back.
You know who I want to see him fight next? Since he think he could fight boxers, it's one boxer that I want to see him fight too. And now he not the best, but he'll knock you the fuck out. Deontay Wilder.
Yeah.
That's a big motherfucker too. I mean, that motherfucker, he's 6'7", 240 pounds. Like, that's a big motherfucker too.
Yep. I think
I'd love to see him fight John Jones, the undefeated. Come on now. Come on, I want to see that.
That
I
might
want
be
to see that. Just a straight boxing match. No MMA, just straight boxing. I still think John Jones is going to kick his ass.
I was about to say, if this person hadn't passed on, a person that I think, even though he would have been older like Mike Tyson, would have whooped his ass was Kimbo Slice.
Yeah. Kimbo would have.
Yeah. He wouldn't have cared about the money. He would have just been like, nah, man, I want to knock this fool out. That's my goal.
Kimbo Slice, he was a fighter. Like, that's what he loved to do. Like, fuck the money. Like, bro, he used to fighting back. He knocked somebody eyeball out.
Yeah. That dude was knocking motherfuckers out left and right on the streets, man. Fucking.
Yeah.
Like, you know how hard you gotta get.
That's what got me into fighting.
You know how hard you gotta get hit for like your eyeball to come out? Like, your eyeball, like.
That's where he got his name, Kimbo Slice.
Yeah. I used to watch Kimbo Slice. That was when YouTube first started. Yeah, I used to watch Kimbo, like.
All those backyard fights and shit.
He's a big motherfucker.
That sucks he died too, man.
Yeah, rest in peace to Kimbo Slice.
Wasn't that right after a fight or something? Like a few years after?
I want to say, it was not too long after a fight, and he was supposed to be getting ready for another fight or something.
Or getting ready, I think it was. Yeah, I think he was getting ready for one.
Yeah. Man, even like when I be watching, man, you know, even though my team is out of the playoffs now, so sad.
What happened?
Like,
they were on fire.
All right, this is what I'm gonna say. What happened to the Lions this year? I'm gonna say it's a mixed bag of things that happened. It was the fact of losing both your coordinators, and then you get a new coordinator that's not really doing what he's supposed to do. Then the head coach taking over in the middle of the season, and then on top of that, like when we talk about the defense, I mean, you got your two starting cornerbacks out for the season. You got your starting safety out for the season. You like, I'll tell anybody, like when you playing any team, right? When you got like I don't care what nobody say. I know everybody be like, oh, you know, it's all football. They all get played, but we all know, like, it's your first string, second string, third string for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So when you got a second string defense playing against a first string offense, it's already a mismatch. Now the guys can go out there and try their best, and they might make some plays at some times, but they're just not built to do that. They're not built to do it consistently like a first string. Like if you take a first string corner and you put them on a first string wide receiver, you know, sometimes the first string wide receiver gonna win the battle, sometimes the cornerback gonna win the battle. But when you then take a second string or a third string cornerback against a Justin Jefferson, against AJ Brown, against CD Lamb, they're third string for a reason. Like we've been watching them since training camp, since preseason, since the middle of the season. They're third string for a reason. So if you think that they're gonna cover the people, like it just I mean, like I don't like to give my team no excuses, but it just get to a point where
you got 2 football games on today, or is it tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
I think there's 2 on. I think we have a few on today.
Well, yeah,
tomorrow, right?
It is Saturday. It is too. I think the Seahawks and somebody playing today.
Yeah, the Seahawks and the Seahawks and Colorado. What's
the Bears?
The Broncos.
But I'm truly happy that my team got put out. You know why? Because of how decimated we was and the things that we need to address in the off season, bro, we would have made it to the playoffs and we got put out in the first round. So save me the fucking heartbreak. See, that's what's wrong with a lot of people in their team. They can't just tell the truth. Right now, I know my team is not ready.
Okay. You're talking about the Cowboy fan. They're always gonna win the Super Bowl in the beginning of the year. You don't want to hear that shit. We wouldn't win it. My team is the 49ers, so hopefully they'll do good. You know.
I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna go right here.
You guys
I'm
are
gonna
playing
tell
what,
you.
Seattle tomorrow?
No, the Broncos are playing Seattle tomorrow.
Are they?
Yeah.
Or did you guys just play? I can't.
Yeah.
You know who I think is the most dangerous team right now is
NFL scores for tomorrow.
the Chicago Bears.
Everybody's been saying that.
They're a pretty good team, man. I don't know how they pulled out.
I wouldn't even listen. I'm not even willing to concede that they're just a good. I mean, okay, they're a good team. I wouldn't say a real great team, but what I would say is it's always some weird shit that happens, and they find a fucking way to win. Either it's a blocked field goal or some weird goofy shit
They always got to come back.
that only happens once in a lifetime, and they always figure it out.
Who plays NFL today?
Yeah, you guys are playing the Seahawks today, Sammy.
Yeah. And then I thought so. Like today I said, oh shit, I gotta get ready to go to work tomorrow. So my friend just borrowing his truck.
Real quick. This is the first time I've ever had this issue, and I had noticed it not too long ago, just the other day. But the Sunset Boy that I got, its spurs are missing. Have you ever had that issue or
no?
I got a boy that got very little spurs.
Like I want to say I've heard of
they're very tiny.
I want to say I've heard one or two people that said that theirs hasn't had spurs. I don't know if that will really affect the breeding.
I'm hoping not, but
I was about to say because my boy that gave me 2 clutches, hell, his spurs, like when I say his spurs are tiny, like them shits are tiny, but he still get the job done.
Yep, it's all that matters. It's the motion in the ocean, baby.
Right. And I thought that too. Like when he was growing up, and I saw how small it was, I was thinking that too. Like, is that going to affect it? But he used his weight and his size because I think he like 1,000, maybe close to 1,100 grams, and he kind of played bully ball. He bullies his way. He does the Diddy way of things.
No Diddy way.
So that's where all the baby oil is going.
No Diddy.
No Diddy.
You were prepared for that one. Damn.
Yeah, here go one of his babies from this year.
Oh yeah.
I can show y'all all of the clutch.
Nice.
This is the new baby. I'll show you the other one. You go back in.
No, we're gonna go bye-bye. Okay. We'll see one more and then I'm gonna let them know.
See.
Oh yeah. Look at the fading in the dark. Yeah.
Who else we got? We got.
Hey, y'all, I do gotta hop out. I gotta take the kiddos and go grocery shopping, but I appreciate you guys having me on for a bit.
Yeah, no problem, Dustin. Have a good day, man. Enjoy your weekend, brother.
You as well. Much love, guys.
All right,
check you out, Josh. Check you out.
See, then we got.
Is that got orange dream in it? Because of the orange there a little bit.
That's me and KG was actually talking. He said he think it might have orange dream in it. The dad wasn't sold as orange dream, but like even his oranges, I'll show you the dad in a minute.
It looks like
for a banana in his age, you wouldn't expect them. You got this one, and where's my last one?
Yeah, butter bean at 250 pounds would still whoop Jake Paul.
Then you got see. And here goes the father. What is the father?
Yeah, he sure would, Mark.
See, here go the father.
Now banana.
Yeah,
Nice.
banana, cinnamon, inchy. But like you see the oranges still, like.
Yeah, I showed you a boy that I produced about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
My daughter's snake, and there was no orange ring in the pairing, and he got the orange. Oh, he's going into the shed. Fuck.
Oh, shoot.
Ain't that
In
how it
fact,
always happen?
I got to check my boy and see if he locked up. I paired him with my female earlier. We started getting rain again last night. Right
See
now
this?
it's nice and sunny. Some
We
overcast.
going at the shed, but this one was the father was a orange. The father was a banana, hypo, Mojave. So banana, Mojave, hypo, and then the mother was an inchi. I mean, not an inchi. Toffee, a toffee. But I don't know if you can see the orange right there because he's going at the
Yeah, I
shed.
see.
But I thought it was a girl. It ended up being a boy. So I'm just gonna keep him as a pet. This is my granddaughter's snake. I can't get rid of this thing. And when he gets up to size, I'll bring him back to the mom and see what happens. You know.
Yeah, I got a matter of fact, I got another girl that I'm thinking about picking up maybe in a few, like a head puzzle girl. Cause I got, got that puzzle nail and I'm trying to I think puzzle gonna do some stuff.
Oh, for sure.
See, I
Puzzles.
showed
In fact,
you.
I've been looking at some lately. I had one that was 66% head puzzle.
Ooh, don't no. I know you want to try to bite me. Move, you little fucker. See, here you go. He's such an ass. Yeah.
Nice. Good looking puzzle too. That's the thing, is trying to find a good one.
Yeah, and the price I paid for him, shit.
I want to put puzzle with the pie. See how that looks.
You know how much I paid for that one?
100.
It was like 110, 115.
Not bad, dude. That's a hell of a good price. Because normally you could find some. You're lucky. I mean, some on sale you might get for like 300, but you're looking at like $400 to $700 for them.
Yeah, and I got him like 'cause when I went in the store, I got him from Pet Paradise. When I went in the store, he was 159, but they had him on sale for like 10% off. But then they had a sale for Father's Day that was, if you had, for every kid that you had up to 3 kids, you got 10% off extra.
Damn. I would have been bringing in kids that weren't even mine and shit.
You ain't even have to bring in the kids. Like, well, one they know. Well, I guess one they know me too. So, I got one kid. They're like, well, what about the little girl that come with you? I was like, that's my, my girlfriend daughter. They're like, oh, that counts too. So they wound up giving me 20% off too with the other. So I was like, shit.
I was thinking about having a kid. Does that count for a third one? Maybe give me 30%.
I mean, I still got sperm. Ain't
Right?
that like half a kid?
Yeah. Count for something.
But yeah, man,
you should have had a girlfriend like I had. She had 7 kids. She would have got 70% off. Plus your 10% would be 80% off.
Damn. 3 more and she would have walked out with a free snake.
Yeah.
hey, but look, so the puzzle boy, he at about almost 400 grams. So he get ready this here. Man, I'm actually gonna put him to one of my I'm either gonna put him to my DG girl or my hypo girl
Nice.
to make some double head.
Right. Put it with that DG.
Sophia wants some chicken from Vincenzo's.
That's probably what I would do first. Put it with the DG and then add the hypo in.
Yeah, I'll take maybe a grilled chicken sandwich.
And then eventually, like I said, as far as cold downs that I want to work, waiting to get well, I already got a breeder ready male stranger. I'm gonna put him to actually right now, one of my biggest plans for this year is to actually increase, not just worry about the heads, but increase on my incompletes. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So right now, like a planned parent that I got is my that yellow belly girl that's possible calico to the stranger motley fire pastel boy.
Nice.
But if I could get a male that's got all those codoms and then shed test him, it'd be lucky. It'd be good if he wound up being, head clown like the dad. So, but
oh yeah, for sure. That's what I'm doing too. Like, I'm trying to stack up. Like, I got my recessive projects going that I'm working, but I'm trying to stack up those codoms too. Trying to work on supers or even kind of putting another codom with another codom in there.
I think that's where I really messed up. Like too, like I was like, And like I said, that's where the naughty quote come from, because it was like this little thing of hearing about recessive. So I was just like recessive. I just want heads or this or that. Like, man, I'm to the point where I want to like some codon mutations is fire.
Like the blackheads
Like
I
even
made.
if you look,
The blackheads I
even if you
made.
look at gravel yellow bellies or blackhead.
Yeah.
Yep.
I put a blackhead to a blackhead, but one had DG and the other one was spot nose clown. She was blackhead, the pastel blackhead spot nose clown, and then the boy was pastel blackhead Mojave head DG. You know, I pulled them out to carry the DG. So these are maybe triple heads because the spot nose, you don't see it, but the mother was visual spot nose, and she was a clown. You know, they got more Mojave than anything else, but they're coming in. Every time they shed, that stripe behind their back gets darker and darker.
Yeah.
Damn.
And I was about to say, like, and another thing that I'm working towards too is those allelic combos. Because I got one, I can show you him. And this is my boy out, man. I can't wait till we get.
And then I'm selling two of the blackheads. I'm selling a boy and a girl. I'm gonna keep a boy and I'm gonna keep a girl.
Nice.
This one right here.
What's all in there?
Huh?
What's all in there?
Spot nose chocolate,
Nice.
double head clown, desert ghost clown.
I got a chocolate boy for sale. Giving them cheap. Pastel
Like, look at that boy.
double
Right
head.
That's
DG
nice.
price.
and I love his hair. Like,
Yep. Nice
so
head
he
snap.
he ready to breathe. So I'll start putting him stuff. He kind of finding his way around, you know.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
like, you know, with something like this, you know that you're gonna get either at the bare minimum, you know you're gonna get a spot nose or a chocolate.
Yep.
I did a chocolate boy to GHI pastel. I got some nice babies.
Nice.
I'm
So
selling
now
the
I'm
father. I want shit with colors. I don't want no more dark snakes, no more. I want shit to be when people walk by my table, they see something that stands out. You know?
Yeah,
Right.
that's like, and that's why I want to go back. Like, I don't care what nobody say. And like I said, like part of me, I was like I said, that cult-like mentality. I was worried about what everybody's like, bro. Like, I love banana. I just do. So I'm gonna work banana. Like whatever you could think whatever you want. Like
I'm doing 3 clutches this year with banana. You know, calico, and they're both bananas. So they're calico and they're both banana. But I don't know. One male.
I'm gonna say, like this boy right here, you cannot say he is not pretty. Like, oops.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I like that color. You know, I got a female that color.
And it's just a simple combination. There's nothing crazy. Pastel, cinnamon, banana.
Great combo too.
I got a female that she's a pastel, lesser leopard, spot nose, banana, head clown. And I'm bringing her to a leopard, banana, yellow belly clown. So maybe make
but that's what I'm about to
Batman.
say. That's why I like Sammy, and I really do. Sammy, I really like, bro. Like, I want to give Sammy his flowers. Like, that's why I really like Sammy, because one thing about Sammy, he does what he loves. It's never been about what everybody else talking about. Sammy just gonna do what Sammy want to do, and I definitely respect that.
Yeah, I like. Everybody made fun of me with the pies, you know. And here in 2 years, I made super orange ring pies, you know, with an inchy in it, maybe yellow belly, definitely yellow belly, you know. So, and I got
pods.
That's the best way to do it, man. Do what you love, not what other people tell you. Or
look at this female right here. She's yellow belly, super orange ring.
Ooh, shit.
damn.
That orange is bright. She for sale, Sammy? Look.
She sold.
Damn.
But what happened? I sold this one to a good friend of mine here in the neighborhood. So I said, look, you want her, when you grow her up, bring her back to me, and then I'll try to breed her with something better, you know. This guy's for sale. Somebody wanted this guy in Florida. He said he was going to talk to his wife, and then he never got back to me. Super orange. This is the one with the little smile.
I guess that was the sign, Sammy, when he said he had to talk to his wife, huh?
Yeah. I mean,
yeah, we knew that was over.
And I
You said that's a boy?
this is a boy. $300. I'll ship it for
Damn,
300
send me. Damn it. I might have to send me up because I got a girl pod.
Yeah. Oh,
Like so here she go right here.
Is she ready to breed or she young?
No, she ain't ready yet, but she getting there.
Well, if you want to do a pairing next year, I'll throw something to her. I got a male, a super orange ring male. Then I got a male that's what is he? Orange ring Enchi hypo pie. Orange ring hypo pie.
Like
Man.
with her, she only a year old. She's 690 grams, so 700 grams. She a year old.
Oh, that's nice.
And then she just got her one little spot.
Yeah, I got this. You saw the male with the little spot.
Yes. But yeah, this one was born last year.
Yeah.
Produced right here.
I'm trying to produce some I'm trying to produce some pies like that. This one, she's a fire yellow belly leopard pie, and I'm throwing her to another strong pie male.
Sweet.
So I'm doing bananas and pies, and then I'm doing the MJ with the mandarin.
Nice. I wonder what that'll look like, the mandarin with that exanthic. Sammy's helping me out with the clown pie project.
Yeah.
Nice, Mark.
I sent him a female. That I got the male, and they came the same. And then when I checked her out, it was too late. She was a female. I got
one of my favorite recessives.
Yeah, that's nice. Is that DG?
Hypo fire, and she's either yellow belly or gravel.
Nice.
I said Justin hypo pie male, just hypo pie, and he's like green. He said he's got to go to some female, so hopefully he gets something good out of it. Cause I can't get that motherfucker to breed. Same thing. I got a female here that I'm gonna try to throw a male to her tomorrow. But so far I threw 2 different males and she's fucking them up, man. You open that tub, the males are running out of there. I'm talking like, as soon as you open the tub a little bit, they're already on the floor.
She's like Kathy Bates in Misery or something.
Oh my god, dude. Then here's the funny part. I took the male and threw it to his sister. They gave me a lot 20 minutes later.
Whoa.
So I don't know. And she's a female because I had 2 people check her, and they were females. But I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is going on with her.
She just wants some real big king creams.
I mean, I might throw her to an orange green yellow belly fire pie het lavender. And he's a big male, so maybe she'll come down and see a big male one.
Right.
So I'm gonna try that. And he's the one I think gave me the scramblers.
See, since I haven't showed this girl off in a minute.
Wow,
Look at
that's
that
nice.
head.
Oh, the boa.
Oh, that's a boa. I already said that ain't no python.
Look how red her head is, though.
Now you gonna try to crossbreed too, or like everybody else, or
Nah, she got a boyfriend. So she's a blood 50% head call.
Nice.
Like, look at her. Like, I love her head, and if you look at her stomach,
man, look at her body. You know the different pattern on that shit. Like,
that's my girl. I remember when I first got her, I could not take her out like this. She was batshit crazy.
Bosa got some nice pies. I mean,
like, you see her head though, like that redness.
Yep.
Yeah, she's super dope.
That's nice red on that boa.
Yeah. So once you get up to size, I'm definitely gonna put her with her crazy. I know them babies gonna be violent. You heard me, Vince?
What's that?
I said them babies. If I put her to him and they actually go, them babies are gonna be horrible.
Yeah.
Because he got a fucked up attitude and she had a fucked up attitude.
So they're gonna be straight nasty.
my friend had the boa, the red tail boas, and them motherfuckers, man, they will set me up every time I had to clean the tub. They just look at you and then bam.
Appreciate you.
You know.
I would bring out the Peruvian red tail, but he in shed right now.
Those Peruvians are pretty nice, man.
But I mean, I could put. Y'all want to see Boa Sigma? See, a lot of people
Yeah.
don't know about Boa Sigma. They know about Boa Constrictor,
Oh yeah.
Boa Imperator, Boa Longicada.
All right, Vince. When he comes back, I gotta go upstairs.
All right, Sammy.
Nice being. I love being on Saturdays.
Right, for sure, brother. I'm gonna.
Quiet. We go out talk.
There you go.
I know, right? I got to start making it backstage a little sooner too. Oh
That's
shit!
nice. What's that, Rob?
A Boa Sigma or Tower Hamara Mountain Boa, a dwarf boa.
Now, how big they get?
Like with him, he's almost a full grown male.
Oh, no shit. That's nice.
Yeah. Like the males are average between 3 and 4 feet. Females average between 3 and 5 feet.
Oh, yeah, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a pretty boa, man.
Yeah, they come from Mexico. And
Imagine throwing
you can
orange
see he in shed, so you can't even really see the colors like crazy because he in full shed.
Imagine throwing a DG clown to
that. But see, the things about me and my snakes is like I handle them so much that even when they in shed, they don't act crazy like a lot of them do.
Yeah, that's
right.
You gotta handle them. Like I got 3 snakes that I handle a lot. My granddaughter's snake, I got a panda pie, and I always handle him. Sometimes I be clean, I wrap him around my neck. He just chills. I'm bringing him to another pastel pie to make some pandas. See what happens.
Shit, my leg.
Damn.
You
know. Yeah. This week we're not going to be able to do any picks. We have one week worth of picks left, and that's going to be the playoffs. But we got to sit here and see who wins and everything. So we got a bye week. So that's pretty cool on us, man. That we've been grinding away and everything. Last year we didn't do that, so we're into the playoffs this year.
It was so many upset last week. I bet you whatever team we have, I might have got 4 right.
No, you actually did pretty good, Sammy. Like you said, it was actually all over the place, man. There was games that I picked, and I was kind of pissed off. Like I didn't think it would have went that way. So next week I'll have to put out the
standings,
the picks.
Like nobody
the picks for the playoffs.
Fucking Vikings.
But the standings right now, I'm at 42. Ken is at 50. Jamie is at 45. Sammy is at 43. John from Morphs is at 46.
Okay.
Mike Duval is at 48. Will is at 29. The last 3 really haven't done it lately. Will, John from Mission Morphs, and Shauna. Will is at 29. John from Mission Morphs is at 30, and Shauna is at 35.
Shauna started out red hot.
What, Sammy?
I said Shauna started at red. She was, in the first couple of weeks, she was red hot.
Yeah, for like half the year, man. Like the first half, like she kicked ass, and then after that, she kind of went down a few games, I think. But then there was a few weeks that she hadn't put in, and that's what killed her on it.
Okay. All right.
Chris, yeah, boas are super nice, Chris. Rock you on the turbo.
So yeah, well, it's pretty cool that we get a bye week, so we get to freshen up our minds and see who get prepared for this last week, man. So Sammy's pretty close right there. Sammy has a pretty good chance of taking first. So
43. I'm only a couple away from Ken. I want to beat Ken, and if he's hearing it, I'm coming for you, Ken.
That's right. Everybody's coming for you.
I did see another board that I might get an IMG.
Nice. Hard not to get some, huh?
All right, well, I'll check you guys out next week. All
right, Sammy, take it easy, brother.
Take it easy. Give me a holler. We'll talk.
All right, Sammy, I'm going to hit you up.
All right, man. I'll check you guys out.
All right, brother. Later.
The only problem I ever had with boas is it just takes so long for them to mature.
I know. That's what I hate, man, because I've been wanting to do the boas for a long time. And I was going to start doing it a couple years ago, but I was trying to just work on the ball pythons, and it's like, dude, it takes like 5 years to get those things to size.
But
So
the way I feel though, the way I chose to handle the situation is I still kept the boys that I really wanted to breed, that I really, you know what I'm saying?
right,
I kept them. The ones that I wasn't gonna breed, I sold. Matter of fact, I gave one away because my homeboy he breed boys and he's a great person, take care of his animals. I've seen his collection, so I know he's gonna take. You know what I'm saying?
mhm,
And that's the most important thing. So I got rid of
exactly,
the ones that I got rid of the ones that I didn't want, and I kept the ones that I wanted, and I just let them grow up. I'm gonna do the ball, the ball python thing, and then
yep,
whenever they ready, by the time they ready, I'll probably be in the house that I want to buy and all that different shit. So we'll be ready to
hell yeah,
go.
that's right. That's the way to do it too, man. Like you said, I always try to do shit like that. Try to get things ahead of time and have before, like, I buy my house or whatnot. So I'm ready to go. I'm set, setting what I got. Like, even like at a young age, when you're in your 20s and all the way up to now, like in your 40s, 50s, try to get whatever you can at that price. Like, for example, I bought a welder uh 4 years ago, and I paid $550 for it after taxes, like $600. You go and look at that same welder, they want $700 for it now before tax. So right there's a few $100, you know what I mean? So always try to like buy things and you could get it cheaper, and now you own it and you don't have to buy it later and spend the extra money. So it saves you more in your lifetime. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I
Certain
mean
things that I try to do.
that was like the puzzle boy. Like the day I got that puzzle boy, bro, I wasn't even looking for a snake. When I saw the puzzle and I saw the price and then discount, I'm like, if things go the way that I think they'll go, it's gonna be a win. Even if they don't, even if let's say puzzle just level out, or let's say a single gene puzzle $300. Hell, I get one clutch out of them, get a head puzzle girl for a decent price, get one clutch out of I'll make all my money back right then and there. Like so it ain't but I don't like I guess my biggest thing is too, I don't even look at it as I've been asked this question. Like, bro, have you broken even? Do you? I'm like, bro, I never looked at it as a money thing.
Right.
Like when I got into it, I already knew what it was gonna take. I knew what it was gonna take to get the rats and all that shit. That's why my collection is not. I mean, like Vance, you know me as far as us being in each other's lives or like being in the comments. We known each other what 2-3 years,
Yep.
and when I first really start hopping in the comments in this little community, when me and Ken, like with Ken when he was first starting and stuff, like I had probably like what 5 snakes, maybe 10. And now I only got like 35, maybe 40 now because of the hatching. But I always kept it at a manageable number to where if I don't sell nothing or if I don't, I'm good with taking care of them.
Exactly. Yep. And that's the thing, it's very manageable for you still. Like you said, if you don't sell them or whatever, you can still take care of them and know that they're taken care of until you can get rid of those few babies or whatnot. But you'll still have your collection that's smaller that you can take care of. I definitely agree, man. That's the best way, making sure that you can take care of your collection.
And like I said, the whole code thing that like
It might.
that's part of where it comes from. Like people hear all these,
What's up,
a
Adrian?
person like I had 50 clutches this year. I had 60 clutches this year. If you watch Canova video the other day, they talking about they want to think maybe 300 clutches, like, and people be like, oh yeah, that's what I got to do to catch them.
Yep.
Like, bro, calm down. Listen, Justin is Justin, and you are you. You
Yep.
feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like I'm Rodney, you Vance. If Vance was sitting in a $1.2 billion house, does that mean that I then have to go get a $1.8 million house just so I can be like, look, my house better than Vance? No. If
Right.
my house is only $50,000 and it suits and it feet and it fulfills all the needs I need, then that's all that matters.
Exactly. That's true. Like, it doesn't matter if you have a mansion or what you got. If you're comfortable with what you have and everything, that's all that matters. You have what you have. Like, would I like to be a millionaire? Yeah, of course. I'm sure a lot of people would, right? Most of us. But I still wouldn't want to, as much as it would be nice to have a mansion and shit, like, that doesn't really matter to me. And I wouldn't want to be that person that became rich and cocky and just like blowing money, and like be smart about it. And even like if I won the lottery, man, I'd want to sit there and give out to like charity and shit too, like
I don't even bro. I don't even want to be a millionaire. I just want to be financially free.
yep.
I don't have to be the richest. Like you said, if like when the Powerball was up to 1.8 billion, right? Let's just say I was blessed enough and I hit that.
Mhm.
It's a lot of people, like not a lot of people, but there's people in my life. My older sister, hell, even the mother of my daughter. Um, I got a cousin. I got people in the reptile industry. Like I'm like, hey man, I know y'all. Maybe just a little bit behind, or you trying to make it through. Like there's people like if I got 1.8 billion, even if let's say after taxes I get a half a billion, right?
Mhm.
Even with 500 million, it's still people that I'm like, it's still brothers and people I feel like I'm close to in here that I would like, all right, here go $100,000 for you.
Yep.
I know this could help you. I could know this could help you figure out a lot of stuff. This could help you
Yep.
get back to where you need to
Exactly.
be. Like, cause at 500 billion, I'm financially, you know what I'm saying? I put 50 million in the bank. I'm financially free for the rest of my life. I'm good.
Exactly.
So now I want to make sure the people that I care about around me that they get to a chance to feel that financial freedom as well.
Right.
So, like, if I
Yes.
win that, that's like what I do.
Yeah, for sure. Like, and what's funny, man, is I sit here, bro, and I don't even like if I won. I mean, yeah, to win $1 billion would be great, or even $1 million. But if I won $100,000, honestly, I would feel like I was rich, even though I'm far from it. I'm not rich. Like that sets me to where I could put money down on a house. It's not paid off, of course, but I could put a lot of money down. My payments are maybe $1,000 a month. I put some money in the bank, catch up my bills, and get my business going even more. Like I'm pretty set now. I'm
And guess
comfortable.
what? And you finally get to take that breath.
Mhm.
Like, oh, now I don't have to like, okay, now I feel good.
Yep.
And that's what it's about. Like, that's what I want. I don't like, bro, like I said, I don't want to be I don't need to have like, I don't need to have four Rolls Royces, a Ferrari, a Lamborghini.
Right.
Like, bro, like if I hit the maybe I already knew a car I would have wanted to get.
Hmm.
And it's still the same thing. A
Yep.
Chevy 2500 HD. Fully loaded, of course.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. But like that's what I want. The pick, that's what I want. I'm good.
Yep.
And then I might, as far as if you talked about a luxury car, if we looked at luxury, like my luxury is different from a lot of people luxuries.
Mm.
Mine's not the modern luxury. Like my luxury car, my good car that I'm just 1957 Chevy Bel Air.
Hell yeah, that would be badass. Those are sweet rides too, man.
So that's why I
That-
tell people once you understand who you are as a person and you stop giving a fuck, like for a lot of times we try to keep up with the Joneses, we try to keep up with everybody, try to do it. Man, once you just do what you do,
mhm.
like bro, like I said, and if I hit the for that, you like, oh, I know Rodney about to go crazy with the snakes. No, I still want to keep it around the same size because I can handle them all. I get to know them. I'm like literally all my snakes I know. I know which ones I could just reach in there and grab. I know which ones I gotta tap with the hooks. I know which ones I gotta take out with the hook and grab one part with the hook, lift up another part, and slowly get it. I know all of their personalities, and I never want to get away from that part.
Yep. Exactly. And that's true because you're staying true to your roots. And it's like you said, you're able to handle all your snakes. You know which is which. Not, I'm not handling these myself. I'm paying people to do it. And I know, like, if I won that lottery, man, I ain't gonna lie. I would buy like you. I would buy like muscle cars and shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie. I would buy like 10 Teslas, not because I like them, because I want to go buy a big ass monster truck and run all those Teslas over just to piss some people off. Like, that's the type of shit I would do, you know?
But if we talk about sports cars, I will buy my favorite sports car. I ain't gonna lie, a 1985 T-top Monte Carlo SS. That's
That'd
a
be sick.
bad motherfucker, man.
Yep. Put like a big ass motor in there, man, like a
He has some crazy shit.
496 or something.
And just drive around. Had a
Yep.
big ass motor and you just cruising. You just cruising like, yeah, look at that.
Hell
But I
yeah.
tell people like, man, once you get comfortable with yourself, the biggest thing I found out, if you could spend time with yourself and not feel uncomfortable, then you're moving in the right direction.
Right.
If it's uncomfortable to be in a house by yourself, then you need to figure some stuff out because you're moving the wrong way.
Yep. I got a question for Vance. When you worked as a welder contractor, did the job site that you went to not always have the right tools for you to use for the job? Honestly, Brave, I went to school for welding and I got my certification and everything. I've done welding jobs myself. It was more of there was a lady, she was a millionaire. She had like mansions and all this shit. Her husband was a doctor. And so I did work mainly for like myself and some stuff for her putting up fences. So I'm going to be going back to school actually this year, if not the beginning of next year, to finish up welding for TIG welding and machining, doing the CNC and all that. So I personally haven't worked for a company, so I can't really say much on that. They should though. Like the welder and a lot of that stuff they should have. The only thing I would think that you would have to really get on your own would be just like your gloves, your welding hood. I would even personally, I would have a couple of tools like your little slag hammer, things like that. That's what I would, little small stuff I would keep for myself and jacket. But they should have everything for you.
And before y'all talk, I know it says Samsung, and I know I'm an Apple phone user, but Samsung makes some good ass TVs. Listen, don't judge me, okay?
Hey, they do, huh? Hey, you know what's crazy, man, is those TVs, like, I remember when they first came back out in the day, like back in 2000 or something. I had a buddy, he bought one. I think it was it was a big one. It was like a 55, 65 inch. And that was when they first came out. And he bought that in New York for $5,000. I was like, damn, dude. And now you go to Walmart, bro, and they got 75 inch, 65 inch. You can get a 75 inch for $500-$600.
Look at this one. It's a Samsung 55-inch crystal, ultra high definition, 4K, all that stuff. You know how much I paid for that?
500?
200.
Damn.
230.
Nice.
And like you said, 10 years ago, 6,000.
Yep. Crazy how shit drops in price so much, huh?
But and this is what I tell people, like, even when we talk about the reptile industry, like when people buy these snakes, you have to understand that it happens in every industry. Right now in 2026, let's say puzzle takes off this year, right? And let's say by the end of the year, it hops up to a puzzle, a DG puzzle is 25,000.
Mm-hmm.
No, at that same point next year, in 2027, it might only be 1,500. That's the nature of the beast. And the reason I compare it to that, because like when you think about like when the TVs first came out, like when flat screens first came out, everybody didn't have that technology or every company didn't have the technology or the machinery to produce those.
Right.
So when you got people like Samsung, when you got people like LG that has the infrastructure to do it, they produce it at a smaller volume and charge a premium price. But once everybody figures out the technology and it's now produced on a mass price, the price go down when it's produced on a mass scale. I mean,
right.
So yeah, you might see only, let's say, 30 DG puzzles in the world. That's why the price 20,000. But once everybody get those ingredients and that 30 went from 30 this year to 400, of course the price got to go down.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the nature of the beast.
It is. Mark said I still got my Curd 55 Samsung.
Ooh, nice.
But they make like $45 an hour, 100, 125 per. Let's see that. 17 an hour for their rig. Over 17, they pay taxes on it. Most projects are 50 to 60 hours a week. Yeah, it's pretty good, John. Like down here, just for welding, if you just know how to say MIG weld, that's all you're doing is just welding. You'd probably be starting off at about $25 an hour down here. If you know how to fabricate, you're probably looking at a good $30 an hour. And then if you maybe 35, well, and then with TIG, yeah, you're gonna be at like 35. And then if you have CNC, you can do CNC machining and all that, them guys could be making $40, $50 an hour.
Oh, and if the one thing that I could tell everybody in the gym, and this goes for life in general, not just snake breeding, not just nothing. Don't ever try to catch up to the biggest people in whatever area it is, whether that's electronics, whether that's breeding. Don't try to catch up with them because you got to think. If you try to play catch up, you're already. If I'm trying to play catch up with Justin Kobelka, I'm already 20 years behind.
Yep.
How am I going to catch up to somebody I'm 20 years behind?
Especially if you ain't got the money and they got the money, right? They've already got the animals and the cash, so there's no way for you to even try to catch. Like it's.
I tell everybody, carve your own lane.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. It's over 7 billion people in the world. Out of that 7 billion people, I guarantee you it's going to be at least 1 million people in the world that likes what you do and that will be willing to spend money on what you're doing.
Yep.
That's all you got to do.
Absolutely. It's true. Like that's the best way is just to stick with your projects. What do you like? Not what everybody else likes. What I did was I sat there and I just looked at all like the different genes. What do I like? And I got those genes. And then I sit there and I look, okay. I mean, and you got to have knowledge too, right? You can't just sit there and think, oh, well, I'll just put this together because if you got a yellow belly, obviously you're going to produce a ivory.
You still educate yourself.
Yeah. So you got to have that education, but take those genes that you like and put them with another gene and use some knowledge too. What does that gene do? What does this gene do? So could that be a good thing or is that a bad thing? You know, and that's usually what I do. I put the genes. If you like something and you like something else, put those genes together. And, you know,
like if people was to ask me, I would like, I have a couple of different projects, like as far as long-term vision things that I just want to produce myself, right? Now, I'll tell you one thing that I want to produce for myself. You know, people might take it, run with it. You know, people take goddamn whatever. But one thing I want to see is a stranger, TSK Xanthic, Desert Ghost, and I won't tell you the last ingredient.
Heck yeah. What's up, Ken?
Yo, what up?
Ken,
Just got back from getting rats.
Man, me and Ken, we came up together, man.
What up, Brock?
We both started our YouTube channels and we didn't have no subscribers. We was at 0. And I saw Ken come up from like, bro, and that's why I respect Ken too. Like, bro, he started from the bottom and he grinded all the way to where he at, and he gonna keep grinding.
Yep.
And I kind of backed off because I want Vance and Justin and Nick to catch up to me. So whenever we get there, we're gonna put the pressure on bad. We're gonna roll this shit. Whenever they catch up to me, however long that takes, I don't care. I'm not advancing my channel to my homies. Get where I'm at. Once they're where I'm at, we're taking off because it's never just been about me. It's been about the community. It's been about everybody.
And that's and I could say that's where I fucked up at. Like I ain't gonna lie, once and I could like see I'm man enough to admit, like once you get to a certain number, you start thinking that you're somebody and all this shit. And it got to a point where I'm like, bro, like I started this shit just because I love the animals. See, for I say about a year of time, I had lost the passion. Well, I had lost the love of just the animals. And now I'm back to that. That's why I said that's why I changed everything to not a cult, because I'm back to just the passion. I don't give a fuck. I won't
Right.
lie the other day. I don't give a fuck if nobody come in there. I'm just having fun talking about my animals.
Right.
If you come, you come. If
I
you
just
don't,
have fun doing it. And like, what was I going to say now? Shit. It just left. It said, gone. Damn. I don't know. Speechless.
I like that
Gone.
background though. RWO War Room. That shit fire.
I don't
And that's
know.
why, like, when I came up with the not a
What?
code thing, like I could give shout outs to people because people was talking about codes and the reptile, and like that's where I came up with. Like when I came up with the not a code theme, and I made the logo and shit. Like that's why I put the pentagram. Like I really wanted to dig into it because like what I let everybody know is like, bro, a lot of this shit, a lot of shit that we do in life is cult like.
Mhm.
Right.
Religions are cult like I'll be like, oh, I can't fuck with this person because they believe that. If I say that I can't fuck with Vince because he voted for, let's say he voted for Trump and I voted for so and so. If I'm saying that I can't be friends with him because of that, that means I'm in a cult like mentality.
Right. Right. And that's what I wanted to say. When I first got into this, like, I looked in the mirror and I seriously fucking looked in the mirror and said, no matter what happens, no matter if you go viral overnight, if this shit changes you, I'm done. I quit. The second it changes me, I'm out. And I won't let this shit change me. Like, I don't care if overnight I gain 1 million followers and all of a sudden YouTube's sending me $1,000 a week. I'm just the same motherfucker sitting right here as I'm always going to be, and I ain't letting it change me. Like, it's not going to my head. Like, this was done to teach me how to be a keeper. Now that I know how to fucking take care of these things, it's about having fun doing it. And that's why I come up with these games and this and that and that and this and do these stupid little things because it's fun. You know what I mean? It's fun for the audience to guess. It's fun to get people to play along. It's about
Right.
having a good time now, and that's it. That's all it is. It's having a good time. Let's
Yeah.
make memories, motherfuckers.
That's a
Right?
fact. Like, because
Oh yeah.
I had people inbox me like, if you watch my channel, like like, I mean, I went live on New Year's, but that was my first time live in almost 6 months. That was my first time putting out any type of long form video or anything. So like Ken said, like I kind of lost myself and I just had to sit back and get back to me.
Yep.
So I'll make random appearances on people
Right.
podcasts and shit. But
So I said I wasn't going to buy no more,
You
oh
lied.
Lord,
and I
what's
did.
that? Ooh, wait, let me see. Before you say, let's see. Blow them up. I gotta see. Let me
Yeah.
see if
Hold
my
on. Give me a random chat.
let me see if my gene identifying skills have gotten good.
All right. I got you, Ken.
Now Ken's frozen.
Oh.
What is the world coming to?
Okay. There we
Okay,
go.
spot nose clown.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, is that GHI? No,
No.
not GHI. Spot nose clown. I know spot nose clown. At least I know two.
Spot nose, hurricane, clown, head ultra male.
Oh,
Male.
nice.
Hurricane. See, I ain't got no damn
Hurricane.
hurricane, so I don't even.
See,
There's a hurricane coming through this bit.
I'm familiar with hurricane, but I didn't see that. I mean, I can see it now that Ken said it, but
Hey Ken, you want to see one of my new pickups?
Sure, dude. Go ahead. I'm not going to get this one until like March.
No,
It's from Morphinary Arts, and he said that he's not going to ship it out in March because of the weather, and I totally respect that. It's bought, it's paid for. So, Yellow Belly was in the pairing, so Yellow Belly's possible as well, but I don't think it is. Oh, Cypress Clown.
Where you headed, fool?
Is there anything else in there?
Nope, just Cypress Clown.
I don't know. It looks like fucking yellow belly or something. Look how that blushing's coming up. Is that possible in the clutch?
Oh, as far as I know, Yellow Belly wasn't in the pair.
How about honey? Does Cypress have honey in it?
This is what I say, as far because all these genes get all you don't never really know what you got.
Yep.
As far as what the breeder knew was the parent was a Cypress head clown to clown. Just a regular clown.
I mean, it could just very well be a Cypress clown, but I mean, it's so hard to say. I don't know. See them weird looking like alien eyes and the smushed together alien heads. Cypress, just the usual Cypress crown is a little bit more uniform. I don't know. There might be a het tag to that or something that he don't know about.
Yeah, you never know. And guess what?
You never know.
We will find out eventually.
Eventually. But yeah, a Cypress clown is usually a little bit more uniformed.
What's up, David?
What up, David? That's sweet looking. I can't wait to see what you make with it because these Cypress clown combos are fucking amazing.
Yeah, and then I got my stranger clown too.
Are you live?
Yeah, and then I got a Cypress double het ultra male clown to put to that spot nose trip.
All these people.
That's Rodney and Vance.
I don't. Which one's Rodney? Which one's
Rodney is the
Just say
colored
the
guy.
black one.
Well, I'm trying not to offend no one. I'm not prejudiced, so I mean, Rodney's the dark one, Vance is the light one. How's that?
No, wait, watch this.
I'm Salt.
Wait, watch this. I'm gonna say Ken. Ken, if you was to ask me now, that sounds prejudiced. Rodney's the dark one.
I'm sorry, Rock. I love you, brother, but I just
you know you my boy, man.
Yeah, I know.
Oh yeah, and I got some of that.
Well,
Ken, just call me the albino one.
I do got some of that orange ghost too.
I tell you, that orange ghost from what I'm working with, when you have an orange ghost clown, it's totally different from a hypo clown.
Who was that? I think that was. I just seen a orange ghost. I think it was Val showing one off.
Yeah, I showed you off earlier, but here she go. Where's it?
Nice, I could see it. Yeah, that's orange ghost all day. I'll go get one of my orange ghosts that I made.
I got this one from Dylan.
Oh, these balls?
Yep, these balls and exotics. My brother from a motherfucking another.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. What's up, Randall? How you doing, buddy? Hope all is well with you. Thanks for
that's
coming
my
out.
boy, Big Randall.
Heck yeah.
Y'all like my shirt, man?
Yeah, I seen that. That's tight.
Cheers. Amazon special right here.
Nice. Can't beat that. They got good prices on shit too, man.
Yeah, this was only like $11.99.
Oh shit. That's like Walmart prices.
I'm cheap, so I bought it.
Yep. That's like Walmart. You go there and you get a lot of times you can find in those little slots that they got like $7-10 and shit.
Yeah, where they got the little the picture at the top and then that's my
You'll
spot.
see like Ice Cube or Kiss or Aerosmith or whatever.
The Simpsons or whatever.
Simpsons, yeah.
See, I told you I'm cheap, brother. Ooh, shit.
Oh, damn.
So orange goes, is that Mojave?
Mojave, black pastel, Enchi, orange ghost, het clown, possible het DG. Look how orange it is.
You produced that one yourself?
Yep, I made this one.
That's beautiful.
My orange ghost hypo clown isn't here right now, but see how the orange dominated the snake?
Yep.
It did the same thing in the clown version. I couldn't get her to eat. I just could not get her to eat, and I didn't want to lose her, so I took her to my mentor, and they're on meal 4 there, and he's got them stoked, and he said he ain't giving them back until they're 1,000 grams. So,
I'm thinking,
Nice.
all right, their
orange,
females ain't doing nothing with them because they're over 1,000 anyways. So,
I need to put orange ghost to clown. I mean to banana.
they look banana, don't it? Don't this thing look like it had banana to it?
Exactly.
It does.
No banana though.
Have I showed you my? I don't know if Ken seen my one from my first clutch ever. My only clown that I've ever had.
No, I don't think I've seen it, Rock.
See, here you go.
I mean,
right
I've
here.
seen what you posted here and there. Like, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna lie, that Cypress clown, I seen what you posted. You know what I mean?
Look at this.
I seen you post it, but oh, all right. So that's
Banana clown.
Yeah, he banana clown.
banana Enchi clown.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there is
banana pastel inchy clown.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, all right.
Okay, yeah, the pastel. Yep.
Pastel's
this-
hard to see in that combo with the Enchi.
Yeah, this came
It
from my
is.
first clutch ever.
Nice.
Now look at that. You got like a little paradox. Where are that little paradox? It's a baby paradox.
You know
Right
what that
here.
needs, don't you? You know
Nah,
what that needs, right? That
Uh-uh.
needs that cypress. That needs that cypress in there.
Hey, Cypress would look badass in there, actually.
That's what Justin's doing.
Yeah.
Banana, cypress, Enchi clown with other
Like, look at
genes.
his head stamp. He has like a perfect little mushroom. Come here, son. I know you don't like when I really grab your head.
That's what she said.
Look at that.
Yeah. I got that one that I just picked up and one that I made has like a rock hard boner on their head.
Somebody now my homeboy, I said it looked like a mushroom claw. My homeboy said it looked like a butt plug. So whichever one you want to call
See
it.
if you can pick that up. Blow that up for a second, man.
I got you.
Like, see how the oranges like are different, like on the side. It's real bright up here, and then it just
It's like
fades down to the side.
Yeah, I was about to say at the top is like a deeper, darker, robust orange. Then it kind
Oh,
of
shit.
fades.
Hold on, Cam. I'll blow you back up.
This snake
There
will
we
move me every time I see it. He's a male, and I just kept him because he's too beautiful to get rid of.
Yeah, I wouldn't let him go neither, man.
Like it's one of my bananas that I ain't letting go. Can you gonna see them? This for my new clutch that just hatched out. I know you tired of me picking you up, ain't you? You're like, man, if this motherfucker pick me up one more time today. But this
Bring
boy,
him out,
he not
bring him
going
out.
nowhere.
Ooh, look at that. Is that like banana Mojave or something?
Banana, pastel, cinnamon.
Cinnamon? All right, all right. It kind of looks like a Belgian with the single dots and the alien heads. But I can see it.
Because see, we got the cinnamon. We just got the cinnamon pastel. He's right. No, you better not bite
Oh,
me,
dude,
motherfucker.
Oh, my dude.
Well,
Yeah.
if you bite,
Come on,
you got
dude.
big teeth. See, here go the pastel cinnamon.
All right. I tell you what, I've seen some nice pewter combinations coming out.
Don't it look like little Arabic spelling on this side?
A little bit,
it
yeah.
does.
And they could look xanthic too.
Yeah, look at this. Like this guy's dope.
Nice.
I just spilled his tub everywhere.
Oh, man.
And see, that's how I get my snakes not to be real sharp from the day they come out.
Yep, head
I
touching.
touch them on the head.
Yep.
Looks normal. Ship it. Good, Randall.
I got a normal for you. I got the normal for you. Where the normal at? Here goes the
No,
normal.
you gotta go back in your tub. You stop.
This is the closest to normal you're gonna get. There you go.
That's OD, isn't it?
See, everybody keeps even KG said that. Nah, as far as I know, it wasn't OD in the parent, but it might be.
You said that's just a pastel?
Yeah.
Ah,
As far
I
as
don't
I
know,
know.
dude.
Look,
Mighty
I'ma
orange.
say- Yeah.
That's mighty orange. All right. I'm gonna go put this little dude back.
Yeah, I think that's what happened though. I think a lot of people lost that passion for the animals for real.
Yeah, I think that's kind of easy to do too. Like people just get so much, like maybe they get too into it, overdo themselves, and it's like you just don't want to go head deep into something, man, that is really going to stress you out and overdo what you're thinking, and just too much to where you can't do what you need to with it, and it burns you out, and then you're just like, at that point you either get out of it or you're just like
A lot of
not
people
really
get in
making
thinking,
correct decisions.
yeah, a lot of people get in thinking it's a get rich quick scheme.
Exactly.
And
In fact, it's funny you said that, because I told this story, I think you were on here last time I mentioned it, about the kid at the feed store and everything that wanted to get in the snakes, and I was showing him like the $20,000 snake on Morph Market, and then he's like, oh yeah, I really want to get into it and everything. And he's a good kid. I'm not, he's like in his 20s, like a 20-year-old kid, but he's a good kid. I don't see him doing it for the wrong reasons, but I also make sure that I tell people, like, look, don't do it for the wrong reasons. It's not just about the money. And at the same time, don't think that it's this real, get rich quick scheme. Like, that's not going to happen. Just because you go out, even if you have the money and you go dump $20,000, $40,000 into snakes, into a 1.1, doesn't mean that you're going to sit here and be pulling a bunch of money. It just doesn't work that way. For one, I think people, to be honest with you, this is my opinion. A lot of this is all opinions, preference for me, what I feel, but I don't feel like, if you think you're just going to jump into this and sell animal snakes, that's not going to happen. Like, I think you need to get your foot in that door and know people before you just start selling snakes.
Yeah.
I personally am not going to go buy from somebody that just got into the hobby. It's no disrespect at all, but I don't know if you're Habib from Afghanistan that's just a scammer or what, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I want to make sure that everything's.
But I tell everybody, bro, that's business in general.
Uh-huh.
Watch this. If let's say we're gonna use electronics for an example. Now let's say I go to Best Buy, I see an iPhone 16 for $650. And then I go to this random store that nobody's ever heard of that just opened up, and they got an iPhone 16 for $200. I'm probably gonna go to Best Buy and get it for $650. Okay, I'm gonna spend an extra $400 because the name is tested, it's tried. I know what I'm gonna get. I know the warranties and everything that I'm gonna get. Like you said, there's no offense against you. It's just that I don't know.
Yep.
And once I'm spending a certain amount of money, I cannot go off of I don't know.
Yep.
Right.
I can't go off and trust my word.
Exactly. Or is this person taking care of their collection correctly? Am I going to sit here and spend money and you send me a snake and I've worked so hard to get my collection going, and then now my whole collection's wiped out? Yeah. Like, I can't.
Now we got a mite infestation, or
yeah.
I got one of the best TSKs in the game. Well, TSK. You already see. Listen, you got to blow me up real quick because this little bastard is a Spitfire. Okay,
the sexy one, huh?
Yes.
Sexy kind. The sexy kind. Sorry, the sexy kind.
He looking at me right now. He ready to fuck me up. As soon as I reach my hand in here. You calm down. Don't you look at me.
But yeah, that's one of the other reasons why I started YouTube, because
there you go.
I wanted to document the whole process of everything so people could see. You know what I mean? What I'm doing. They don't know me.
From
I had
to
introduce myself.
As you've progressed and gotten further up there, it's like, yeah.
Look at that boy right there.
Let me get you blown up, Rock.
So that's a spot nose TSK?
Yep, spot nose TSK.
I like it.
You know how much this guy cost me?
Probably more than I would have paid.
$15.
Oh shit, that's about that.
$15 in the auctions.
Damn, Ken, you gonna pay $5?
No, I'd have paid 20. You're lucky I didn't see that auction.
Yeah, it was Pip Stalker's auction.
I wouldn't have bid it against you though, Rock. I'd have let you have it. I don't like bidding against my friends.
Like, man, I just saw like Pips, like when Ashley and Makita, when they put it up there, I was like, man, let me show some support. It was like it was at $5. I'm like, man, matter of fact, I paid 15. I was like, I'm gonna put 15. And it was like 24 hours left. I'm like, people gonna outbid me. Next day, you've won the auction. Oh, okay.
So I just kind of messed up a little bit with the auctions. My phone broke at the beginning of December and it locked me out of everything because I couldn't transfer all my passcodes. And I was like, I could use a break from Morphs Market anyways, no big deal. Well, 2 days ago, I recovered my Morph Market account. And that's when I bought that snake because I was looking for something. And sure shit, in that time, why my thing was down, I won an auction for $100 and I didn't respond. Now I'm eliminated from the auctions. I can't bet.
Damn.
And I apologized to the dude and I offered to buy it for the price that the auction was. And he's like, no, I ain't selling it to you. You don't got a month to pay. That's defeating the purpose of the auction. I was like, well, dude, here's the circumstance. I'm sorry. I'm willing to pay you it now. He has it listed for $200 and he wouldn't take the $155 that I wanted on the auction. And I'm like, all right, well,
I would have took it like
fuck you then. Fuck you then. I'm trying to make it right. And now you're telling me that you won't take $45 off of it? Screw you, dude.
I'm about to say, if I put it on the auction, you won it and it ain't sold and everything, and you come back and you like, well, I broke my phone, I was locked out. Like, bro, like, I guess what people got to understand too is, bro, life happens to every fucking body. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, but I had $155. I could have paid it whenever. You know what I mean? I could have just put it on a credit card.
What I'm saying is, like, with your phone breaking and you being locked out, like everybody at some point in your life, you either lost a phone, broke a phone, didn't remember a password once you got a new phone to get in. And
I don't even know what my password is now. That's what I mean. I had to recover the whole thing. I still don't even know what it's set at, but I finally recovered it. Like, I still can't even get into Instagram on my computer. Like, I'm not good with this shit. I don't write down passwords. You know what I mean? I guess, it's my negligence that bit me in the ass, so I can't blame no one but myself. But I kind of felt bad. I kind of just want to send the $200 and be like, here, take the extra 45. But the dude was a major dick to me. And I'm like, well, no, you're not understanding me at all. You're just like, no, you're late. You're an asshole. You know what I mean? So, yep. All right. I'm going to be that asshole then. Fuck you.
Yeah. Like, man, man, like, who I got that Cypress clown from? Because I got a yellow belly clown girl too from him. And she had 520 grams. Like, he my rat breeder. So he hooked me. Like, I'll show you that girl. Let me see. Vince saw her already. Vince, like, I don't want to see that shit again.
Cyber Serpents.
I'm always down to see animals, man.
Cyber Serpents was the one that got pissed off at me for losing my password and not getting it for. I didn't know I won the auction. I didn't even remember I bid it on the thing, and it's a really good snake. I didn't think it was going to go for $155.
Here she go.
Yep. I could see it. That's a good line of yellow belly too.
Yep, she 520 grams.
Nice.
But like, dude, I got this from. Shout out to my boy over at his name is Conley Hertz. If you want some VPI, Xanthic Posse, got some on sale right now.
Heck yeah.
If you need some puzzle stuff, he got puzzle stuff. If you need Cypress, he got Cypress. But now he's one of my people that I get snakes from, and he's also my rat breeder.
Nice.
So me and him work stuff out. I ain't gonna tell y'all what we work out, but I bought a lot of rats from him. Like, when I went and picked up them, I had wound up picking up 45 mice hoppers for the smaller ones.
Nice. That sucks, Brave. Dropped it in the toilet. I did that with a pack of cigarettes one time at work, man. Dropped them right in the toilet. I was pissed.
So that's what allowed me to buy that snake.
Ooh, nice.
A lottery ticket?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I won 10 times 100. I won $1,000 on a $5 lottery ticket the other day.
Nice,
Damn.
man.
And then I won 500 the day before that. So I'm on kind of a roll. And that's what allowed me to buy that snake. And I was going to offer that guy 200 until he got fucking dickhead with me. And I was just like, you know what? Screw you. Keep it. I'll be locked out of the auctions. I'm a man of principle. You ain't doing that to me.
This just happened the other day?
That was yesterday. I won 1,000. The day before that, I won 500. 2 days ago, yeah, I found out about it. That's when I recovered my Morph Market account 2 days ago.
Oh, shit.
Because I won the 500, and then I was like, man, I really need a clown head ultra male because everyone I bought has been a female. Like, this is the third time I'm buying a male for this project. And I told him, I was like, please make sure this is a male. I said, I've actually bought 2 other males for this project and ended up being a female. And he popped it and sent me a picture of his peens. There's no doubt that he's a male. Awesome. Cool. Here's your money. And then I went like, what's this? And it was looking through my messages and I seen it. And it was like, this field has been cleared because you failed to meet the auction requirements. And I was like, what? And I started texting the guy, hey, I got locked out of my password. I'll pay you the 155, the winning bid. And then he just came back like a dickhead to me. And I was just like, oh, well, auctions have rules. You don't get a month to pay. Yeah, I understand that. I get your stance. But honestly, this was an honest mistake. I didn't know I won the auction until right this second. I'm texting you the second I found out. I'm willing to pay the 155 plus shipping. Now, it's cleared. Like, I ain't budging off my price. It's $200 if you want it. And I was just like, keep it. I don't care.
Yeah. I was about to say, man, luckily I got in with a couple of people that work the stuff that I love. So, like I said, my homeboy where I got those 2 from, like his shop is literally like 5 minutes away from me.
I mean, it's a really nice looking snake. It's a Harley Quinn DG het cryptic male, and he has it marked at $200. And I'm like, I could use it because that's kind of advancing that project because my male's a double het, but it's got cinnamon Harley Quinn OD to it, so it has more genes, and I want that cinnamon and OD with the Harley Quinn. It's a nice looking combo if I can get it in the DG cryptic. And so, I mean, I like the Harley Quinn, but like after that dude was nasty with me, I mean, he did apologize. Oh, I guess I do understand. But his first impression was like, yeah, like, fuck off, dude. No, I'm not. You're not talking to me that way. There's another breeder too that I bought shit right in the beginning. Like right when it was like the 5th snake that I bought, and I paid $1,000 for the snake. So this was like the first time that I spent $1,000 on it. It was my ultra male, the black pastel bamboo ultra male, and it came in with pink eyes. And I was like, dude, this ain't an ultra male. It has pink eyes. No, it's just a line of ultra male. It's from overseas. It's a burgundy albino line, proven same as ultra male. Da 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 da. And then I was like, it was like 2 weeks later, I hit him back up, and then he started freaking like cussing at me like, dude, you're fucking stupid. I don't know who the fuck you think you are, but I'm 6'2", 250, and I'll rip your head off. I'll throw hands. You ain't talking to me like I'm some punk. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. And then the guy started respecting me. But, some people need that. Like, hey, you need to realize who the fuck you're talking to here. I'm not no bitch. And he's straightened right up. Now me and him talk all the time. We have no issues.
Yeah. Like with my dude that I just got them 2 from.
Damn right.
Like he used to vend at a lot of shows around here, right? So, you see people, you talk to them, hey, what's up, look. But never did no business with them. So I had a rat breeder, and you know how shit gets sometimes with rat breeders. It's not that, don't have that real big colonies or big inventory. Everything could start off good, then it drop off real fast. So I'm like, fuck, I need to find somebody else. So I hit one of my homeboys up. He said, hey, bro. Matter of fact, one of my homeboys, like me and him been cool since I already got back into the industry or the hobby. He was like, hey, well, my boss that I work for, like he breed rat, like that's what we do. I'm like, bet. So I like plug me in, like let him know, like, so I hit him up, got my rats. Man, that was like a year and a half ago, and I ain't left them yet. I don't get rats from nobody else at all.
Right.
Because anytime I ever needed anything, he always got me. Like he's like me and him was talking the other day before I went and picked him up. Like we was talking, he was like, "Yeah, I got you scratched off. Like I know kind of what your average order is." So he said, "I got you scratched off so I could save stuff just for you, like I do the pet store, like because he do a lot of pet stores around here. So he got me like a little block where I like, oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere. You gotta worry."
Man, the NFL is going to be interesting tomorrow. There's a lot on stake, a lot at stake tomorrow.
Yeah. Can you hear Vince? Because I can't hear Vince. Am I going crazy?
No, I can't hear Vince.
Okay, I thought I was drinking too much.
It was a Harley Quinn DG Brave, but like I said, I didn't realize that I won it, and because I got locked out of Morph Market because my phone fucked up. So I screwed up. I'll admit it. It was my mistake. I should be more diligent at keeping track of my passwords and stuff, but that's just me. I don't even know a single password that I got on any of these things. They're all saved in my phone. I don't know anything. I let my phone pick it and I save it. So if this phone screws up, I'm screwed. But
Yeah, I got the same. I was about to say I got the same password for everything.
Yeah, I didn't have my mic on me. And I was sitting there saying I've been through the same shit as you. I had dealt with this lady that had rats I was getting from for a few years, and then it went down. She closed shop and then found another lady on Craigslist. Everything went good. She had plenty of rats, but then just kind of whittled down, man, to where it's like wasn't hardly having rats, and she ended up selling a bunch to the seller guy. I don't know why, when I was the first one that went with her, and she said I had first dibs, and then for some reason this married lady started selling rats to the seller.
What up, Benji?
So it screwed me a lot.
Yeah, my rat breeder, like when I say he breed rats, like bro, he has like a whole warehouse, like an actual rented spot in the industrial district down here, and like it's a lot of rats and a lot of mice.
Oh yeah.
I'm not talking about 10, 20, 30. I'm talking about hundreds of colonies.
Oh yeah. That's awesome,
Like
man.
I
When you
could,
can sit there and
yeah, I'm
get
about to
that.
say like I could call like when I call them, like I could be like, hey, like this order I just got the 45 wing mice. But like that one time I called them, I was like, I need 50 small rats, I need 50 wing rats, I need what else I need? I needed 30 large rats, and I needed 65 medium, hopper mice. And he had all of that.
Nice.
I let him know on Monday. I let him know on Monday. He had it ready, everything ready by damn Thursday.
Yeah, that would suck, Benji, if they escaped in a storm. Definitely have a bunch of rats running around.
You all remember the story from 2 years ago where I had a rat running in my house for 6 months. I finally caught it. That
Yeah.
thing was huge. I mean, it was like this big when I caught it. It was huge.
Fucking jumbo times 3.
What you don't know
It
is
was
he had little
definitely a
babies and they were
berm-sized meal when I caught it.
Oh, for sure. Like the size of a damn rabbit, man.
Damn near. I don't know what it was eating, but it was it was definitely eating.
But my boy Anthony, man, that's my boy. Every time I need mice, no matter what time of year, when, he always got me. So
Nice. Hell yeah. Shout out to Anthony.
yeah, I'm loyal.
Yeah,
I'm
Nick.
loyal to a fault.
What up, Nick? How you doing, brother?
I about to say I could hit him up and he'd be like, "Man, can you give me an extra week?" I'd be like, "Yeah, I got you." I wouldn't even buy rats from nowhere else. I'm like, "I got you."
Hell yeah.
'Cause like I
And
said,
that
for almost 2 years, you didn't always been there for me. So if one
and a
time you
week,
tell me I got to wait an extra week,
like a
okay.
week is nothing too. I wouldn't even bitch about not having rats for a week.
Yeah, they ass better crawl around them goddamn cages and get some exercise in.
David said I have 3 different rat breeders to shop from, but my main has 2,000 breeders and delivers 5 minutes from my house every week. Bless him. Hell yeah. There you
Can't
go, man.
Yeah, like
Like,
complain
my,
about that.
nah,
I
not
about
at
to say like
all.
mine's. Yeah, he breeds so much. Like he provides pet paradise with rats.
Nice. I'll
And
tell you
y'all
how
know
great.
how I feel about pet paradise.
I'll tell you how great my rat breeder was that I was dealing with. That I dealt with for actually I dealt with her for probably 3, 4, 5 years, to be honest with you. Um, she would sit there when she closed her shop down, and she was charging like $6, $6.25 a rat, and then she comes back, and I think it was like 6 a rat, and then she starts charging $6.50 a rat when she opens her business back up, and she lives 30 minutes from me and brings them to me and charges me $5 on top of that for a delivery fee. That's the kind of lady I was dealing with. Like, dude,
Hey,
I
Vance,
can't.
one time, listen, one time I had an order and I couldn't make it because my car was down. That was when somebody had broken into the car and all that shit had went on. I'm
Right.
like, man, I need to get the rest. I'm like, but I can't come. He's like, where you staying? I sent him the address. He said, I sent one of my employees, he'd be there in 10 minutes. Didn't charge no delivery fee or nothing.
Damn. See, that's how that should be right there, man. You know what I mean? Like, this lady I've known for 5, 6 years, like, you should have hooked me up with not even charging me that damn shit. You know, I got to a point where I just started picking up from her. But yeah, it's like, if you don't have a, like how you're talking, like, you know, he had a lot of colonies. If you have a smaller colony, like you're not a big breeder, I could understand like bumping up the price a little bit. But like even me, I wouldn't feel correct charging somebody $6 a rat. Like
No.
I would sit here and charge them like maybe $4 or something. You know what I mean? Like depending on the size and all that. I'll even go look, you know, $2, $3 if it's just a little pinky or something or fuzzy. Like she was charging me $6.25 from pinkies all the way up to smalls.
Oh, hell no.
And then once you get past small, then you're going to start paying even more, you know, for each size up over that.
You know, like not to blow my spot. Well, he said he ain't taking no new customers anyway. But you know how much I pay for a large?
$4. Oh wait, is this with him or another person?
No, with my homeboy.
Okay, with your homeboy, I'll say like maybe $3, $4 at most.
I think like 350.
350. See right there, that's a homie hookup right there. That's
And
where
like
it
when I
should
get the
be.
mice, you know how much I pay for the mice,
Like $2.
bro. I could get a jumbo mouse for 95 cents.
Oh damn, that's cheap as hell, man.
I pay $1 for any size mice and $2 for any size rat. So that's why I don't breed them, because I don't need to. Dude hooks me up.
Like when I went and bought the 100, when I bought 100 jumbo mice, bro, I paid like he wanted to charge me with like $94 off the dough for 100.
Damn.
Like that's
David
my
said.
dog.
David said I get $2.50 for smalls and $3 for mediums, Canadian dollars. Yeah, those prices are pretty crazy, David.
And
Like,
then I was about to say like and then like and another reason I really like this my brother too like every now and again like he would throw a discount on there just because I've been coming for so long. So you know in my mind I know how much how much he charged me for him. So I'm like boom 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 add up the price. Like one time I was like all right that's gonna be about 275. I went there he like yeah just give me 200.
yep. See, that's what I like. That's what this one chick did. Not the reptile chick that had the shop I was talking about, but the other girl after her that was doing it out of her house with her husband. She would. It was a lot cheaper price. I could get like I would pay by the size of the rat, and so I would get like a small rat for like say I don't know $5 or whatever she's charging, and then So I would get like all my smalls, mediums, and say it came up to like 127. She would just cross out the 127 and call it 120. So if you paid 68, you'd just pay 60. She just crossed that out and called it an even number and went lower, instead of rounding up. She rounded down. So I thought that was really cool of her. And that's how I would want to do stuff. It actually sucked that she had gotten out of it. What happened was she was she was a stay-at-home wife, took care of the kids, the 3 kids or whatever they had. And then the husband, he did like HVAC. So he was making pretty good money, and COVID hit. Now, this was a few years after COVID when I was dealing with her. COVID had hit, and she had went and ran the credit cards up to like $10,000. And so time had gone by, and now I'm dealing with her. And then here comes, it's summertime, and she's having them out in the garage where she has to run an AC unit. So that's costing money. But then her husband, he's getting frustrated with that. But then he gets a letter in from his job where he's now getting money deducted from his check to pay back that 10 grand she owed. So that really just put a nail in the coffin to where he was like, fuck this, man, it's done. You're closing shop.
Yeah. I would say, but
Then
the way
I wouldn't feed any snakes, any wild mice or rats, because they could have parasites. So if you're out catching them, like, you said, if I was a kid, I'd be out catching mice and rats. I wouldn't feed them to my snakes, because there's a very good chance that they have parasites. They could be bad
but
for
y'all
your
want to know
stuff.
what's so funny? Like, like you said, man, the way things work is, like, let's say I go up to him, he be like, all right, you owe me, I'm just gonna throw out a price. You owe me 305, right? I'm the type, I'm like, all right, well, shit, I'll cash out. I'm gonna throw you 310. Like, we
Yeah,
look out for each other. Like, I've been
exactly.
up there plenty of
Right?
times that, like, the total will be $80, or it'd be $75. I only had $80 in cash. I give it to him. He's like, you need change? No, I'm good.
Yep.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if freezing will kill a parasite. I know to kill some things, but I think a parasite, I just think it'll come back alive once it's warm. I mean, I'll Google that real quick.
Nick said he pays $3 a rat, no delivery fee, but he lives in Georgia and stops all the way up to Bama, and we meet him at the parking lot in Montgomery. Pretty cool, but only every 2 weeks. So yeah, see right there, doesn't even charge you, meets up with you. Perfect, man. $3 a rat.
Like with my breeder, like my rat breeder, he know, like, you know about how many snakes I got. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know I'm going to consistently come.
Yep.
It's not going to be a let up. It's not going to be a let me get 5 rats or 10 rats here, and then you don't hear from me for 3 months, and then I need 2 rats. No,
Yep.
bro. Every month I'm gonna place at least. It depends on how I go about it. Like, sometimes I do 2 orders every month, and then sometimes, like, if I get some overtime, get some little extra money, like, I try to get ahead of a lot of stuff, like bills, put money towards.
Yep.
So if I did like 20 hours of overtime, I might hit them up like, hey, bro, I need 40 smalls, 40 wings, and 40 jumbo mice. So I might buy all that at once, but then I always, like, I never like to get to where I have nothing in the freezer.
Mhm.
Right.
So, like, I always like even if I call them like, hey, I need 40 wing mice and 20 small rats. Like, you're gonna hear from me at least every 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Right. I
Right.
feed 2 weeks during the winter, and then in the summertime, they'll pick up eating because it's warmer. And I'll feed every week in the summer, but in the wintertime, I back it off because it just seems like they don't want to eat every week. So,
It depends. Like, the way I go about my season, I tell everybody. Well, Ken already know this because we talked about this when we first started. When it comes to feeding, I don't have a set schedule. So, like,
I
Right.
tomorrow, I
kind of
probably
do because I
like
buy them in
tomorrow.
wrap. I kind of have a set schedule, but it's just like I get them every 2 weeks, whether they eat them or not. Like, I don't.
Like tomorrow,
It's
I might
random.
feed everybody, right?
Uh,
You know, I'm trying to like and the way I go about it, and this is just my feeding regimen.
Christopher Walker.
But if I know that I'm gonna feed everybody tomorrow, right? I go through and I find out everybody who's in shed. Anybody that's in shed, I get a blue strip of tape and I put it on their container. So I
Right.
know they all in shed. So when I come out, I count. Okay, let's say I got 30 animals that need to eat. What I do first is I unthaw the smallest ones, like with my hatchlings. I'm gonna try to feed them for the first time tomorrow, right? So I'll offer them. If they take it, they take it. If they don't, they don't. Whatever. So I offer to them. Let's say five of them take it, two of them don't. Well, two of my smaller males, I give them that damn ring mouse. You know what I'm saying? That'd be cool. Boom, I get that to them, and that's how I kind of unthaw myself. I don't thaw everything at once and be like, oh shit, I got 15 rats left over because they didn't eat.
right.
I go for I figure out who in shed, then I go for my pickiest eaters to my more, you know what I'm saying? That's what I start with first. Whoever the pickiest eaters is, I'll offer them first. If they don't
Gives you
take
that
it,
idea if they're going to eat it or not. Yep.
yeah.
Heck yeah. And that's pretty smart to do. Because especially when you're buying them, it's not, I mean, unless you have like a spot where you could throw them back in, you know, a cage or something until you do feed them. It's like you got to sit here and try to get them all fed off. So,
Yeah, I ain't no millionaire either, so.
right. I started breeding my own, but I would say 100 a month for 11 ball pythons.
If I had to say, if I had to put a dollar amount on how much I spend a month, I'd say maybe about, for my 40, maybe about. And I guess it's the way I feed too. Because the boas, they don't, I like, definitely that they're getting bigger. I don't, like my Peruvian male, I don't have to feed him every 7 days. He at every 10 to 14 days type.
Yeah.
So my two male boas, they every 10 to 14 days. My female, I feed her every 7 days. My female balls, if they're breeding, I feed them every 7 to 10 days. Like the big breeder females, I feed them every 7 to 10. Now, if it's a female I'm growing up, see, that's the difference. If it's a female I'm growing up, I'm gonna feed her whenever the hell she really ready to eat.
Right.
Now, I do have a window. I have a practice that I have where, like tomorrow, like I said, I'm probably gonna feed everybody, right? If everybody take it besides the ones in shit, I'll probably feed everybody. And then I have this little window. After I feed them tomorrow, they will nobody, no matter where it's a female, whether nobody will eat for the next 12 days at least.
Right.
Because I like their bodies to calm down, get back, get time to stretch out, get time to, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, you got that little cycle that you do, right? It's kind of like our life. Like
Yes.
you go to get
It's
up,
like
you
a
eat.
hard reset.
Yeah. You go to work, you come home, you're eating throughout the day, you hit the gym, you come home, you get stuff done. So you kind of got that set schedule with them. And
Yeah, so
I usually try to do the same thing myself. I try to I try to keep them kind of somewhat on a schedule where I go like, of course that depends on the, you know, the whether it's male, female, size and everything. So, I mean, like obviously hatchings are going to get like every 5 days, and then, you know, your smaller ones like every 7, but like my females, I'll try to get them like every 7 to 10 days. Usually I'm around 10. I give them a pretty good meal, so it takes a little bit for them to digest it out. So the females are going like every 10 days, and then like the males, I feed them like every 2 weeks. So they get a little, you know, little less than what the females do. But depending too, if I'm putting that male to work, then, you know, obviously I'm keeping up on the feeding and stuff, feeding him usually once a week.
If you read up on that, it takes a snake 10 days to totally absorb a proper size meal.
Yep.
So if you're feeding them proper size meals every 10 days, they should get the max absorption out of everything you feed. So like I kind of try to stick to every 10 days as much as I can. but it might be 12, 13. Like it's not an exact number
Right.
for me.
I'm about to say the only time that I get exact numbers, like what Ken was saying, like like with my females when they're actually breeding, I know that they're building and stuff.
I'll throw fucking 3 to 4 in there.
Like then I keep up with stuff. But
Yeah.
like if it's but if we're not breeding season, or if I'm not breeding nobody, males and females, like I could show you a male right now where you at.
I'm gonna feed these snakes out here real quick. I can hear you guys.
Like
Okay.
he in shed, but you could tell he helped like.
Yep.
Like
Nice, solid.
he eat just like the females. I don't treat them no differently than I do the females.
Yep.
You know, like look at him, and this is the single gene desert ghost.
Oh yeah. Nice, solid boy too, man.
Never bred, never been paired or nothing.
Just
Like
getting
we
that
was,
weight on.
yeah, like we were saying earlier. My biggest thing is like I just want to make sure all my animals are healthy.
Yep, and that's the way it should be. John said, I wish we could breed our own. Our monthly mortgages for a smaller home per month. Yeah, it adds up, man, especially when you got a bunch of snakes. It starts adding up a lot more.
And that's why I told you, like, man, that's why I'm just staying in my little lane.
Mm-hmm. Just keep pushing and grinding, man, and you're just going to keep advancing, right?
Yeah.
I have 65, and I fill around 380 to 400 rats a month. 380 to 400 rats a month. Damn.
Like if I was to, and you know what I noticed?
What's that?
Now you know that boy I just showed you?
Yeah.
You know what his diet mostly consists of?
Mice.
That's it.
And still staying solid too. That's really all it is. If you keep consistent on it, they're going to stay. They're going to continue to get big. Counting all the
like you want me to show a girl like, and I want to do this. I wanted to do it just to like, because you know you hear stuff like, oh, you got to feed rat because you got more fat. You got this. You want me to show you a girl that I've exclusively like I've had her for. I got her in 2024, and she was only 160 grams. You want to see her now?
Yeah.
Remember, I said I got her in 2024 in September at 165 grams. And since I've had her, she's been exclusively on mice. I don't even think she'd take a rat if I gave her one.
Quite a bit, John. Yeah, I have 11 and feed around 26 a month. That's a pretty good number, too. 26, it's not too crazy, man. It's still very manageable. Damn. So she's like a little less than a year and a half.
Yeah. I've had her about a year and a half. And she was 165 grams when I got her. And all she do is mice.
And she looks like she's like 1,500.
Yeah.
I mean, she might be a little smaller, but still, even if she's like 1,000 or 12, like that's still big.
Yeah, and she don't eat nothing. She's never had a rat a day. Well, before I got her.
But it's crazy though too, Rock. It's like it's kind of like the eating is like kind of like working out in a way. It's like not everything. You don't necessarily have to eat a bunch of food, just pounding it down. You could sit there and eat smaller portions of food, or like even, for example, like a lot of times, like how it works is the heavier weights that you lift, the bigger you're going to get. The smaller weights you do, you're going to get defined. But that's not really always the case. There's some people actually that get bigger by doing smaller weights. So so it's kind of like what you're saying. You don't necessarily have to feed big meals. Just feeding small meals consistently, smaller meals is going to be just as good. It's not going to make a difference. Really,
and I just weighed her. Mind you, she's never been paired. You know how much she is?
I'm going to say 13.
1680.
Okay. Well, I did say in the beginning she looked 15.
1680. She's never been paired. I've never put a male in with her.
So you put about 1,500 grams on her in that year and a half.
Yep,
So
just off mice.
and see, I've always said this: you could put about 100 grams a month on per snake, and right there goes to show you exactly what I've said. There, you did it. You did about 100 grams a month.
And now that I see her weight, now I'm about to start pairing her. But listen, that wasn't the point.
Yeah, the point just got better though, right? Now we got 2 birds with 1 stone on that one.
Like and like a lot of people, like, bro, I don't multiple feed her. Like, I don't feed her a jumbo mice, then feed her another jumbo mice. Like, literally, she's probably eating consistently, let's say every 8 to 10 days, 1 jumbo mice.
Yep.
And she just boop, boop, boop. Like, if you look at her, like, and I can show you a girl that I've had for about the same amount of time. Now, mind you, this girl, she's never been paired either. I did pair her for her first time this week. She's never been paired. She won't take mice. She only take rats. Now, I'm going to show you. She's a little older than that girl. I've had her a little longer. I'm going to weigh her first.
All right.
That bending over them low shelves suck.
Oh, tell me about it, man. Wait till you pull your back doing it.
Oh, well, I have back issues, so it just sucks to bend low.
No, I hear you. You'll feel it while you're doing it, and then all of a sudden your back just goes out.
See, here she goes.
Oh, shit.
Now, this girl has been a ratter, and she eats consistently. How much y'all think she weighs? Now, mind you, I had her 6 months long. I had her 6 months longer than the other girl I just showed you.
Okay, this one I'm going to say is 1,350.
1,480.
Oh, wow.
Close, 1,500.
But the thing is, she eats consistently, eats rats, and she's
Son of a bitch.
She's about 7. I got their birthdays. I will have to look at my book, but she's about 7 to 8 months older than the other girl. The other girl only eats mice, and she's 120 grams heavier than her.
I have a mouser, and I got it hooked on ASFs now. It was on mice, but I got it on ASF now. But as long as you just feed it an equal amount of grams, like say if you feed a 20-gram rat or you feed 20 grams worth of ASFs or mice, they grow near the same. Like it's all on the grams of food that you're giving them. You just got to give them 3 mice, 1 rat, 2 ASF, whatever, the same amount of food.
Exactly. It's all adding up to the same. It's the same proportion. It's just you're breaking it down.
Here go another girl.
Oh shit! That one's dry.
Get it? Yes.
She's
the hunger strike has stopped. Sorry, I'm excited.
She's I don't give a hell what you feed me. She eat chicks, she eat mice, she eat rats, and it's the one that gave me the 2 clutches. Mind you, she just had her clutch in November. She laid them. Not November, I mean October.
Still only a few months out though.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, this is the super pastel girl.
Yeah.
Who do she got orange dream in her? Because she is bright as hell.
That's super bright. Because I could show you. I got a super pastel, super vanilla, that GHI asphalt / yellow belly. That one's super bright right there. That's.
But this what I go about too right here. When I look at my females, I look at their head size. Like she got a little bulldog head.
Yeah, I got a few like that, man. That got that wide head. It's weird. In fact, I think my leopard Wookiee girl, I think, has a wide head, if I remember right. So, Benji, do snakes get rowdy whenever they're hungry? Yeah, I mean, to a sense, I would say so.
They can get a little bit more aggressive, yeah.
They're definitely, yeah. In fact, it's funny you asked that, Benji, because I have one. This guy's really just a jerk as it is. He always kind of snaps, but.
And that's her daughter right here.
Oh, nice.
Her daughter that was born last year. And she's a lifelong mouser.
Still put
Look
on
at that
side.
orange.
I know, right? On that neck.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And she got her one little single dot. Where's that little dot? There it go.
Nice little speckle.
Yeah, her name. I've named her Cruella from 101 Dalmatians just because it's stop.
Nice. That's perfect. That was a good name for her. Yeah, I had one Benji a couple days ago, man. I was feeding them, or actually, no, sorry, I wasn't feeding them. He was hungry though. It was time for him to eat, and he flew like halfway out of his tub at me, man.
Oh yeah, like that hyper girl, that orange ghost girl, she come out mouth first.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna throw rats in the house,
You guys got any of those ones that just have to like every time just strike at you?
It's
I've
yeah,
got
like I
one.
got a couple that like will come out the tub trying to get the rat.
See, I have some like that, a few that do that, and that's fine.
I
But
got
there's
one I want to show y'all, but that nigga, man, that motherfucker is crazy. He's a boa too. Matter of fact, let me see. Let me set my camera up, see if I can show him. He a crazy bitch. Like that bitch.
David, we just do one a week, one times a week, normal size males. Don't try to create a bulge. The way I see it is they don't get a steady weekly bulge, in the wild. Absolutely cost us on our project sometimes, but I can live with a female taking 3 to 5 years to give a clutch. I know she is healthy and sexual mature. Yeah, I definitely want to get them up to size maturity wise for sure. I don't think I've had any that I've bred under 18 months, 24 months. They've all been over.
All right, can y'all see?
Yeah.
If I get bit, just know I love you guys. That motherfucker.
Right, Benji?
Oh, that's a boa too. That's gonna hurt.
Look at him.
Nice, bright, dark red on there.
I was gonna say that's a really light red tail to me.
Mhm.
It looks lighter.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Yeah, he's a RC pastel, het albino, possible het blood. Look at him. Look at him. Boy, calm down. Turn your
He's
head that way.
beautiful.
Don't
He's
look at me.
beautiful, dude.
Yeah, that's my boy right there.
Good looking boa.
Yeah, it is.
What'd you say is all in that again, Ron?
RC pastel, RC pastel, het albino, possible het blood.
Okay.
See,
Basically, Mitzi, like 3 mice.
and that's the
I mean,
Peruvian.
if it's weight wise, it's not really the number. It's how much the mice weigh compared to how much the rat would weigh. So if you just feed the equal amount of weight of mice than you do the rat, you're not hurting your snake at all.
Calm down, man. I know you can't see food, but yeah, this the Peruvian red tail.
Nice.
I like the lighter one better, but that's still cool.
Nah, this is my favorite one though. I showed her earlier, but
She's cool too. I like that red. It's like her whole body's got a red tint to it.
yeah, that's a blood boa. That's the morph.
Nice. I like it.
And since I moved, there goes the little setup. That's the temporary one till I gotta go pick up my other rack like this one next week. So I just had something to keep them in.
Oh yeah. So the white one's just kind of like a temporary one, or?
Yeah, it was just a little thing like, oh, they need somewhere to go.
Put them in there until you get a spot. Nice. Hell yeah. That's the way to do it, man, is just to have something at least like, because that's the thing, right? You never know when you're going to get another snake. Like, if somebody going to gift one to me, or, maybe you just happen to go ahead and buy one and not having that space, man, it's nice to at least have something to put them in until you do get them into a bigger spot.
Yeah, A lot of people, man, they like to act like they just got everything together, bro. We ain't got all this shit together. We learning as we go.
Oh, for sure. Look, I'll sit here and I'll tell people, man, I've had reptiles for 35 years. I've been into snakes. I've owned for 33 years now.
See,
I know a
this how
lot of
people
stuff,
tell this.
but yep. But by no means will I sit here and say I'm an expert, that I know everything. I'm still learning a lot of shit. I've been learning stuff this whole time. I'm still going to continue to learn and grow. And I will do that in 20, 30 years from now if I'm still doing it. Like, by no means will I ever say, like, I'm a professional and I know everything. I
mean,
know a
you gotta
lot of
think,
stuff, but I don't know everything.
Vince, that's like when you hear people, you be like, you know, like you'd be in a Facebook group, somebody post something. Oh my God, you need to get it out of there. It needs at least
Bro,
it needs an 8x4x4. So what you're trying to tell me is, we're gonna talk, because right now we're talking about like reticulated python size, right?
right.
So you're trying to tell me a 16-foot snake, all it needs, like, and is a 8x4x4.
Mhm. Right.
Like, see, this is what people don't understand. Once you get over that little thing, bro, this is called captivity for a reason.
Mhm.
Yep.
We can never you're talking about a snake that within his lifetime might travel 250 square miles. And you're gonna sit up here and tell me that an 8x4x4 is substantial? And you're gonna
Right.
get on somebody because they got a 6x4x4.
Mhm. Exactly. It's funny you said that, man, because that does drive me fucking crazy, Rock, seeing those Facebook groups, bro. Like, I fucking go nuts. Like, I've seen a few lately, and I can't remember some of the stuff that it was to tell you guys, because it just makes me laugh and irritates me at the same time. But I seen one the other day, and unfortunately, James was kind of getting a little bit of heat too, man, over some shit in a Facebook group over a berm, or it was a retic, a berm or a retic. And what James had done was he got the snake. I don't know if he just got it, maybe saved it from somebody, I can't remember. And so he had just put it into an enclosure, and people were sitting here bashing on him for it. And it's like, dude, it's just freaking temporary. Like, yeah, there was some water in the cage. You know, it was kind of water here and where you could kind of come up to an area and get out of it. But it was just like the snake is just in there for just a short time. He's not going to be in there for
But listen,
weeks, or, you know, it could just be a day or two, a few hours a day.
but watch this, Vance. Even if he was gonna be in there forever, think about this. I'm about to show you something.
Mhm.
Now, when I had my burn, he was almost 10 feet, right? Now I sold him just because, I moved him, whatever.
Right.
Now the whole time since he was a baby till he was an adult, till he was 10 foot, he's been in the one same enclosure. It was a 5 foot long, like one of them big ass totes, like a
Right.
5 foot long tote, heat pad, and he did perfectly fine. So if you sit up there and be like, "Oh, that's animal abuse. You did wrong, Rodney. You should know better. You're way better than that."
Mhm.
So 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 3 foot difference, right?
Right.
So you're telling me that this much space is going to make a difference in his life?
Right.
Nope.
That's what you're telling me. You're telling me
Exactly.
that this much space is going to make him live or fucking die.
Right.
That's what you want me to believe. Okay. Cool. You got it.
Yep. It's funny. You hear these ignorant comments from people and bashing people, and it's like, do you guys even own reptiles? Are you even more than just a pet keeper? And I'm not knocking anybody for being a pet keeper. Hey, you know what? I know there's a lot of people that have love and love their animals, but don't sit here and try to act like you know everything and try to tell people what they're doing is wrong. Because I've owned snakes for a long time. And again, I'm not going to say I'm an expert or a pro, but I could tell you I know what snakes like and what they don't. And there's some snakes that, yeah, you could probably stick a ball python in a big enclosure and it might be okay. A lot of them aren't going to like that. They don't want to eat if they have that big space. So really, unless you know about the reptiles or whatever, it's kind of like, maybe you might want to shut your mouth if you don't know,
But
much about it.
Vince, I'm gonna ask you one question. And when we
Yeah.
talk about the largest snakes, right?
Mhm.
Now, you'll get a motherfucker in your comments, like you said, we was talking about the other day. Oh, you need
Welcome
to
back,
have at least
Justin.
an 8 foot enclosure. You need to have this. You need to have that.
Right.
Now, let me ask you, what would you consider more detrimental? Now, like I said, I had he was 9.5 foot, almost 10 foot berm. He was in a 5 foot enclosure. Humidity 70, always a consistent 70 to 75%. Temperature on the hot side, a consistent 89.5%, 89.5 degrees. Cool sides, a consistent 74.2 degrees. Now you see these people with these big ass enclosures. They got a hot spot that's 101 degrees, and they got a cool spot that's 60 degrees, and a humidity percentage of 30%. So which one do you think is more detrimental to it?
Yeah, the one
But
that.
when it's 160, that big temperature change is bad for them.
Yep, absolutely.
Like when y'all see my burn, like when I had my burn, y'all seen him go from like Ken. I know definitely Ken. You seen him go from a hatchling size to a damn near 10 foot snake. And guess what he did, Vance?
What's that?
He's still shedding one piece, one complete piece. He ate consistently, and I could take him out, and I took him out multiple times a week.
Absolutely, Dave. Absolutely. They're individuals. You got to figure
So,
that individual snake out.
so I tell people, what are we talking about? Like, see, the problem with y'all is y'all get these snakes and y'all don't want to fucking deal with them.
Right.
Yeah. What I had to look at it as animal abuse. If I'm talking about a 10 foot snake in a 5 foot cage all day, every day, never gets out. Yes.
Of course.
But
No, and
mine went out. They went outside. They stretched out. They stretched out in the house. Hell, I would put them down on the ground for 2, 3 hours. Hell, I had to wrestle him from under the couch one time because he went under there and got all.
yep. No, it's true though, Rock. I mean, I agree with you. Like I had a 14-foot berm, and we lived in an apartment, and so I had her in a cage that I would have preferred to have her in a bigger one, where she took up, say, like 65% of that cage, maybe 70. So she had very little room, right? But that snake came out all the time. She wasn't trying to move around. If snakes want to move or whatever, they'll move and do things. That's not going to stop. She was comfortable laying right where she was. I fed her all the time. I pulled her out multiple times during the week and would let her crawl around and stretch. She got plenty of exercise and things, like you said. You're not
Yeah,
just leaving them in that tub.
like I bought
Um,
a cat house for my fucking retic and my burn when I had him. Like I bought like one of them tall cat towers that's like 6 foot tall. They crawl up it, go inside the little high, ball up, come out, crawl up, crawl.
yep.
Like, like, bro, I see y'all motherfuckers and it's almost like a dog. Now, if you put a dog into their kennel for 2, 3 hours while you taking care of business, that's not animal cruelty. You
Right.
take them out, they got the whole range. But if you keep them in there 24/7, that's when it's become animal cruelty. And a lot of people
Yep.
don't understand you could give them the space that you think that they need, but it's still animal cruelty because you don't deal with them.
Mhm.
You talk about, oh, I don't know why this one is so mean and so bitey. Bitch, you never deal with it.
Exactly.
Like, how don't you know? I know what's wrong with it.
Yep. It's true. If you're not handling that animal and it's just sitting in there 24/7 and never having that interaction with people, it's going to be a pissed off snake, and you're going to get bit. Yeah.
Like
So
even with
you
my
should
burn,
expect it.
when I gave him to my homeboy, he called me like, and mind you, this been like a month and a half, maybe 2 months, right?
Mhm.
He called me like, bro, I don't know what's wrong with the burn. He strikes at me all the time. He acts like that. I said, one, he's been in the same environment for 5 years. He's somewhere new, so he's defensive. I said, you got to get to take your time. I said, and hook. I said, I use the hook. I've always used the hook with him. So,
Yep.
and guess what? He had the snake for about a month. And me and him communicate every day, every other day, right?
Mhm.
And now he's at a point where he can literally just go in there and grab him. Cause I coach him through it because I know my snake. Like even though he's not here with me no more, I know him.
Exactly.
I've had him since he was a hatchling.
You could go over there in a year or two and still easily know that snake like the back of your hand, man.
And like I tell people, that's the difference between me and a lot of people.
What
Like,
a
bro,
semi. Sorry.
I really pay attention to my animals.
Yep.
Like when I just showed you that bowl. Now, is he just extra crazy? No, he ain't gonna try to kill you, but will he bite? Yes.
Right.
But I know his movements. I know when he tipped his head around, just use the hook, move his face away.
Mm-hmm.
He'll start going the other way. I know him.
Yep.
Like once you get to know your animals, like that's the biggest thing I think a lot of people need to really do in the hobby. Get to know your animals.
I agree.
Don't just have them for a Facebook post or Instagram reel or just to get some likes or make some money. Get to know your animals.
Be the new cool kid on the block. Damn, Nick, you getting fucked up already?
Cause
Yeah.
I know what animals I could take out in public. I know which ones I can't.
Yep. And that's what I was going to say too right now. I was going to say, like, Rock, you know exactly what, like, you could go to your collection and you know exactly what snake is going to be pissy and what snake's not. You know all their temperaments and attitudes. You know which ones, which I'm sure a lot of them are tame. You know, I mean, 99% of them, right? You're always going to have maybe that one that's a little jerk, but you have those ones that that just like lay there and don't even move. That you can just go, and not that you can't grab any of them, but there's those ones that just lay in there and don't even bat an eye at you. And then there's those ones that you open and they kind of get up and look, and it's
like you open it up, you got to keep your eye. You're like, what the fuck you doing?
yeah.
Like, bro, like, and when I tell people, like, I really do this, like, bro, I've been bit on the face. I've been bit on the hands. I've been bit on the arms. I've been bit on the legs. And this is
Yeah,
all, like, so I could get to know them.
it's true. Like you said, I don't think I've been bit on the legs, but I've been bit, obviously the hands, the arms. I've been bit in the face. Myself caught one to the lip. So yeah, it's, and that's the thing is going in there, interacting with them. I mean, some like ball pythons usually aren't a problem. Again, you're going to have those one or two that could be a dick. I got one up there that likes to fucking just strike every time. But like the balls are always pretty good for the most part. But like Berms, they're actually pretty good too. They're puppy dog tame. It's just really when they're babies.
I was about to say, yeah, when burns are young, that's when they little spitfires. But once you handle them, like, bro, Mr. Burns, I got to the point, like, I told my homeboy, use the hook because one, it's a new environment, new cage, new heat, and new everything.
Yeah. Right.
I said, well, me, I could just reach in there and grab him. But you got to understand, at that point, before I got rid of him, I had him for 5 years.
Yeah.
So we have about, like, I would take him out in public and people would take a picture with him. And I know that they don't have feelings like dogs or people, or we think so.
Right.
Like I will put him on somebody. Like one day I saw this dude stretch his body almost 6 feet just to get back to me. Mind you, it's a group of people around, and he's purposely coming, like stretching his body, using every muscle until he got his head on my shoulder. Then he crawled around, he crawled down, and his body almost went limp. It was like he's all right. I'm comfortable now. So if
And
you
this
tell
was
me
one
that
of
they
your
don't
snakes,
have
right?
feelings, yeah, that was my burn.
See, he knew, like, he was sitting there going, all right, I'm going back to my owner. This is my guy. I'm going and chilling with him. Like, that's my safe spot. Like, I'm cool with these people. I ain't got a problem, but that's my dad right there. So
I was about to say now, like I would say they might not have feelings like humans or like dogs. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
But they do know this is a person that's not gonna hurt me. I know he's not gonna hurt me.
Yep. This guy handles me all the time. He feeds me. He gives me my water. Like, they know, like, hey, we're cool.
I was about to say it was like when I was in public, I was almost his high.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when they're in
Basically.
the cage, they go to their high when they want to feel comfortable. I was his high. That's where he felt comfortable.
Yep. And that's really what it came down to. These animals have way more personalities than what people think. Some snakes need a different approach. Yep, definitely,
And somebody
David.
was like this, And somebody was asking me, they asked me when I was down at the beach, they're like, do you think that they have feelings? I'm not gonna say that they have feelings, but I said I know they have understanding of knowing. I said,
Right.
and that situation where I was talking about when he stretched out, I said, watch this. Now when he started stretching out, he came straight towards me, right? So mind you, let's say I'm face to face towards you, right?
Mm.
I went all the way to the side of this person's shoulder and his tongue flicking, but you notice his tongue start turning a certain way.
Like he's
And he
catching the scent over this way. Like, all
and
right,
guess what? His tongue torn towards me, and you start seeing him doing the same exact thing he was doing when I was standing in front of him. I'm at the side of him, and he doing the same. He
that's
can't
tight.
turn.
That's awesome, dude. Most of my snakes that are aggressive eaters are more alert when you open those tubs up. Yeah, definitely.
And that's why you do the hook training because they're alert, but they're not like in attack mode, but they're alert. Once you tap them
Yeah.
with the hook, they're kind of like, huh, okay.
Yep.
Like on the show tonight, Vince seen me. I done picked up what 2, 3 snakes that's in full blue. I'm not going like.
Yep. That goes back to knowing your snake. It's like you know that you can pick them up and you're good.
Yeah, like that one little asshole I showed y'all. I'm picking that.
That
I'm
one little
picking his
asshole.
ass
Yeah.
up when he in blue. I pick him up when he in blue. I'm gonna start bleeding red. Okay. But yeah, it's just about knowing your animals, man.
It is for sure. Yeah, it's awesome, man. I used to when I was a kid and had more time under my to myself, I would sit there and go and pull out my snakes for like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, man, and just be chilling with them. And then like before school, I would sit there. Oh shit! Oh, I do got my mic. I would sit there and go to. I would wake up like I'd have school, and I would get up at like 5, 6 in the morning, and I'd pull out my snake for a few hours and shit, and just be hanging out with my snake, letting him crawl around and holding him, then take off to school. Definitely enjoy time with him.
But man, that's like I think that's the one thing that I do want to do, like more like educational stuff
Yeah,
to
You see
really
more
help
and more
people
people doing
understand.
educational stuff, and it just makes me proud to be in the hobby for sure.
Because
it's something I
like all
wanted to
these
do for a while, and I can't right now. The only reason I say I can't, and I think most people should follow this approach, is I want to show my snakes off and everything to people, and I will take them to places and show. But as far as doing like a instructional, educational type thing, I don't want to do yet because I want to make sure like I got insurance, in case anything happens, that you're covered and don't get sued.
yeah,
But as
they sue
far
the
as like
company and not you.
exactly, so what I think, and I'm not saying you still can't get sued or anything, but like what the approach that I'm taking is I talk to people about the animals, but I've got people that want to see the snakes, and so like when I go to the feed store, those guys want to see it, or like the cigarette shop, them guys want to see it. So what I'm going to do is take the snake in there and show them, but that's just me showing my snake. That's not really, hey, I'm making money, and again, you could get sued, but I doubt somebody's really going to sue you over a ball python bite.
Yeah, like with
I
my
still have my
educational stuff,
snake.
like I'm about to say the educational stuff I've done, bro. Like even when I do videos, like I said, like to me, it's not like you said, it's not about the money. I just want to teach people so they won't have this fear. And
Yep.
like I know a lot of people ask me, they be like, "Well, Rodney, I noticed like when you open your cages, I don't see that many water bowls. Do you understand what I said? The see, that's what I don't think people understand the message. Know your snake. I
Know
have
your
some
snake.
snakes that don't like water bowls that don't go into the water. But guess what they will do? If I take them out and I put them in their holding container and I soak them, then they'll drink. Or if I spray down the cage a certain way, I put like a little puddle, then they'll drink. They don't drink standing water.
No,
Right.
they'll
Some
drink. They'll
some of
lick
my
the
snakes
sides
don't.
of the. They'll lick the sides of the container, like
Mhm.
the little drips of water that comes down. They'll lick that off. Like observed my snakes dumping their water bowl 5 minutes after I put it in, and they're licking spots of water. They won't lick, like put their head in standing water. It's like 4 snakes that
And
I
guess
have.
what? If you see me open up a cage and it has a water bowl, that's because they will literally drink standing water. And like I said, when I soak them, like if you don't like, I know I got like 40. I soak all of my snakes at least 1 time to 2 times a week.
Yep. And that's
I got
awesome, man.
a big container. It was actually what like chicken comes in. It's a plastic like poultry container, and I rotate it. I'll start it up top of the thing, and I'll like rotate it down so they could like soak themselves whenever they want, because they could all fit in there. I mean, it's like
That's dope.
14 inches long by 6 inches wide, and I'll just rotate it every week and give them the opportunity to sit there and drink, soak, whatever they want to do, because they can't dump it. And a lot of the times I see them soaking in it. I mean, they like to soak.
Like
Some of them do, some of them don't. I just
Like-
give them
like
that
the
option.
ones- I was about to say in the soakers, right? That's what I call them. The ones that drink when they're soaking. Like as soon as I get that water, I get it. I always make sure the water is at about between 87 and 89 degrees, right?
Right.
And as soon as I put them in there, they do one thing, and they all do it all the time. I know what's happening.
Yep.
You see the little cheeks moving,
Yep.
and I do that. Like I said, and the ones that's definitely soakers, I do them definitely for sure 2 times a week.
Yep.
But like I tell people, like, and maybe I'm gonna put videos of that on my channel too. Like I was like, man, well, maybe some people will enjoy it. Like at first, I'm like, nobody gonna watch no drinking water snake. But I'm like, I don't give a fuck at this point because I'm not trying to be a millionaire. But like I said, like that's part of getting to know your animal. If I know that the only way you're gonna drink is when you soak, I'm gonna make sure I soak you 2 times a week.
Yep. Actually, I think it's actually pretty dope fucking watching them drink, man. I do it all the time. I'll sit there and if I catch them when they're going and drinking water, I'll go in there and watch them, man. And like you said, you could just see their little cheeks just moving, just taking in that water.
Like that little.
Yep. Just back and forth. Yeah. And it's pretty cool, man. I like that. I think it's interesting. Be honest with you, I think that should hit a lot of hits.
Yeah, so I tell people like, man, that's what like when I was younger, right?
Right.
Like my mom did let me get a snake when I was younger, but like one thing that I grew up around was my uncle used to breed dogs.
For a second.
Like he used to breed American Pit Bull Terriers, right?
Right.
And he always said, nephew, get to know your dog. He said that's the only way you're gonna train it. That's the only way you're gonna have control over it is getting to know it.
Exactly.
Because like somebody said in the comments earlier, each dog has a different personality. So I might give this one a treat that'll make him listen, and my attention might make this one listen. So once you learn what they like and what they do, you'll be golden. And I took the same shit into the snake breeding.
Definitely.
If you don't know your snake, then you don't know nothing.
Hey, Vance, I'm going to bounce off here, bud. I got to go get food and stuff. I didn't even eat yet.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to actually shut this down. We've been running out anyway. I'm going to run a commercial real quick. We got our sponsor. Shout out to Vision and Husbandry Pro. If you guys type in the RWO HP60, you'll get 60 days free trial. So check that out, man. That's awesome. Let's see here. Right here.
That's 60 days.
Mark with Vision here. We're showing off the new Visionarium. See a couple examples here. These are going to be a new product from us coming out hopefully the end of the year. It is modeled off our V35 and V70 tub, 3X height. So we're doing about 15 inches on this. You'll have options for doors on one side or up to all 4 sides on each of the tubs. We got vents on the front and the back. We will have options for windows as well if you just want that instead of the doors. We'll have perforated options and glass options. This was the V35. This is going to be the V70, so you get a little bit bigger option. We have a bearded dragon set up here and a pixie frog in this one. show a little bit of versatility of using it for a desert species versus tropical. We have lids that are built in as well. These are going to have options for your lighting. These are going to be a halogen light or an LED light, and they will snap into the lid. C5 lighting, other UVB and halogen lighting options. Options will be available for misters, temperature probes, and fans, depending on what the customer wants.
www.visionproducts.us. Make sure you check them out. Great company. Again, we appreciate all you guys coming out and watching us. You guys are all awesome. We hope you have a happy new year. Keep grinding. Don't stop. Just because the year of the snake is over, hey, we're still producing some nice stuff. So keep your heads up. I don't know if you got anything to say, Rock.
Man, just remember, y'all, it's not a coat. That's all I gotta say.
That's right. Anything, Ken?
Don't be a dick. Be nice to each other. You know, we're trying to be one community. You know, reach out. Do something nice for somebody. It'll make you feel good.
Absolutely. You got that right, man. It definitely does make you feel good when you do something for somebody. Makes you feel like a good person. And with that being said, make sure you check out Sipping with Serpents here in 20 minutes. Nick and Justin's going to be rocking and rolling with that. Monday, you've got Carl from Setchmo. He's got Instagram Live he's doing. Tuesday, you got the LMK show. Wednesday, you got the Morphs show. And then Thursday, you got the RWO show. Friday, we got Gene Wars. We're going to be doing a specific gene, I believe. So make sure you guys, oh, yeah, we are. We're actually going to be doing Mandarin. So make sure you guys come check that out. And support US art. I think that's it. You guys are all awesome, and I appreciate you, Ken and Rock. You guys are awesome. I will catch you guys all next time. Peace out.
It's not a coat, remember.
That's right. Not a cold.